Well, ukoya obeka se nananom se nananom nka hwe.
Dabi.
Ahonhom ne nka hwe atro wo de America wo ye bema ma abumfu ne bedi nkwasese mo ane hwe ade.
Men try.
Ba wonu bibi a muso meka bibi. Se mfunu wei. Wo ya yiwulo mo o se bo obu dia wo. Jari wo na ani mo mo aye. Bo obu wulo mo. Bo obu wulo mo. Mo fa ne picture ba ko ne metuso obi ahwere nim. Ayi na ni maku brensi ama na na bosomfo wono na ti asante konfo ayi bosompani de boa eye asante bedru de du ye konfa no che bosom no na ni maku brensi ama na tia no dabi emfre no na ni maku brensi ama na tia no nti na ni maku brensi ama woni nsemfuru se
dabi
woni nsemfuru se amia na me ba no medis woni no
freedom.
Mesa twina nim ni pam.
Exactly.
Cause funu say mutimi fa nananu mu din ye. Hine bi mumfa ni di mam yeso ye no wosi no ngwa de ai. Ah? Bobu ulomo. Wa ye dey. Chief priest ye de ai. Wa ye de ai. Wa ye chief priest etwonye no ngwa hene. Na wa ye ayi and in 21st century in this age and era
freedom.
Oye chief priest. Etieso wali akola 12 years. Wabodam. Ko. Oye chief priest. No ngwa for monga njem chief priest so mo mental problem mo.
Exactly.
Oye be man so ade make am abunfu. Opa dum TV no. Sense hunu say ya na mbedi 21st century dum TV ni dum entie kura dum no. Ko. Well human beings what breeds are this? Waya de waya chief priest etwonye nungwa hene na waya ayi and in 21st century in this age and era
freedom.
Waya chief priest etieso wali akola 12 years wabodam ko waya chief priest nungwa for monga njem chief priest so mo mental problem mo.
Exactly.
Oye be man so ade make am abunfu opa dum TV no. Sense hunu say ya na mbedi 21st century dum TV ni dum entie kura dum no. Ko. And in 21st century in this age and era
freedom.
Oye chief priest etieso wali akola 12 years wabodam ko oye 12 years wabodam ko oye chief priest no ngwa for monga njem chief priest so mo mental problem mo.
Exactly.
Oye be man so wabodam ko Oye chief presser. No one for Monganjam chief presser. So more mental problem.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open to TV. No, Wabodam. Oye chief presser. No one for Monganjam chief presser. So more mental problem.
Exactly.
Wabodam. Oye chief presser. No one for Monganjam chief presser. So more mental problem.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open to TV. No, Wabodam. Oye chief presser. No one for Monganjam chief presser. So more mental problem.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open to TV. No, Wabodam. Oye chief presser. No one for Monganjam chief presser. So more mental problem.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, Berman, so they make him a boom for open to TV. No, since who say I'm in 21st century. Doom TV.
All right, good evening and welcome to With Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobe. Retail exactly 1 p.m. US East Coast time is definitely that will be 9-1 in Ghana. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are live on Loud Silence TV across the world. We are also live on radio. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We are streaming on TV. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. You can watch us live on Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. You can also watch us live tonight on Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on With Audio Respect page on Facebook. With Audio Respect page on Facebook. Our affiliates tonight are cross-posting this show live across the world tonight. We have Benjamin Wayo Mahama, his platform tonight. They are cross-posting this show tonight. They are live. Benjamin Wayo Mahama, his platform on Facebook tonight. NDC TV are also live tonight, cross-posting this show live. We have Honorable Joseph Yamin's platform tonight. They are also cross-posting this show live on Facebook. Kevin Taylor, my official Facebook page, we are live, and also Ghana News Thread. We are live also on radio. On radio, you can search us live on Loud Silence Radio on any Android device. Go to the Google Play Store and download Loud Silence Radio. Loud Silence Radio on any Google device. We are live tonight. You're also live on Apple devices, on iOS, if you want to call it that way. Go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You will also get us live tonight. We are cross-posting across the world. This is the most authoritative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. We are here to discuss Ghana. This is an anti-corruption platform. What we do here is we look at issues, specifically issues in Ghana politics. We delve into it, break it down for you to have a clear understanding of what is actually happening or transpiring in Ghana. So if you're here tonight, I'd like to say welcome to the most authoritative. We are about to start the show. It's got to do with Yendi. Today we've heard from the NPP that the elections that were held a while ago, today, the NPP are out to say that they are going to force Aliu Mahama's son to be the parliamentary candidate for the NPP. It shows clearly how disrespectful that is. It shows how the NPP have never and they will never respect the people of Yendi. Tonight, we will take our time. We'll break it down for you to have a clear understanding. There are other very important issues too that we will discuss tonight. We have breaking news coming in. The other breaking news is that I won 3,000 bets. Medi na say adeni ni di ache ye try enya ni twa bet ye time twa bet kwa na so from boys medi ene kwa man complete cash out be do one me 3,000 am come nim ehiafo obi nyame ye tumi de adwene ye ade na se ye di ana ye mo ya atamfo ehiafo nti kamtia bro chini kam ko twa bet $10. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you very much. And come to come go try bet $10. Medi, I me ba church me be chelsea be medi no. Your mama bet na muncha. Your mama bet na muncha. Isi ano, ye di na ya. Me pa cho hwan ehwe be nwumbre or YouTube. I just want to say hello to nipa ba ku mienu bi o YouTube na yemfa jumade ne hihye so. On YouTube no I can see a year Samuel Boatin watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Samuel, for being here tonight. Thank you. I really appreciate you being here. I can also see Don Ali live on YouTube tonight. Thank you very much, Don. On Facebook, Ibrahim Oseboating is also watching me live on Facebook tonight. Ibrahim Oseboating, yes. Ivy Arrow is live on YouTube. Nee is also live on Facebook. Albert Opuni is live on YouTube. Danny Menz is watching me live on YouTube. Lydia Togo is live also on YouTube. I can see Mishak Tete Coleman is live on Facebook. George is live on YouTube. Ebenezer is live on YouTube. Prince is live on YouTube. Jonas Malm is also live on YouTube tonight. On Facebook, where are the Facebook guys? Let me say hello to the Facebook people. Facebook, I can see Facebook. All right, the system is quite slow on this side, so I think when it comes through, I will let you know. But all what I'm seeing right now is all YouTube, all over the place. No. YouTube. Story Nakoshechiri. Very important. Story Nakoshechiri. All right. Story number. Let me see. 1, 2. Okay. Thank you, Mr. S. I got it. I will deal with that too. Diana Ekoso Ghana mente ya anadwi amanfo bi ebu ofu nwumre a omudidi matami. Ade de moye dan ya ye betwemaso. Ane de wobetuma aka de obeso kan ye betwemaso. Ane de it does not matter. Mo betuma didi atem ane de betwemaso. Where is the other one? Mr. P, okay, let me see. Oh, I didn't get the other one in. All right, Mr. P is fine. So, Konkon Sabena Ekoso, we are still doing the production. One of my team members, Ghost team member Bako ARA Inti tonight. We are working overtime. Inti, well, we should be you need to understand. Makacham said this job is tough. We go through a lot, but we don't talk about it. But I do sometimes what is really happening. One of our members has been admitted in Holland Hospital right now as we speak. It's not an easy thing for us tonight, but we have to be here tonight to let you guys have the news. Edding, it's tough. Just have to sit here and be watching, getting updates. What is actually going on in Holland in the hospital? It's a lot. Okay, Mr. S, thank you very much. Mr. P, thank you very much. Mr. S is not around. Mr. S has been admitted. He's trying everything possible to make sure, he will come back very soon to take care of business. We are here tonight to make sure, I was not supposed to be here, but what can we say? Okay, so Facebook for about Robert Grant is watching me. Thank you very much, Robert, for being here tonight. I can also see MJC watching me. Mohammed Hamaza is also live watching me tonight. So many people on YouTube. I can see Aisha Bulai this evening. Thank you very much, Aisha. Thank you. We are way behind time in tea. Moment for Jumadi and Chishaso. Ediana Ecoso Ayente, a man for be ADD atem. Omoka Kasakwa Munyam Bema, some boy ding. Number Jane say, Omo Bema Ugum. That was just a memo of ye. Sana mema ni fie. A mema from mame. I am mammy afraid. A buofunu. O mammy afro. Messe, is ya also come free for also mammy afro. A buofunu. Umuti as a duster. What could it in kind of town of a patch or do Jimmy in the Mancao? Obi for second wood, Timothy, one would Jimmy home. Come free for. Wow, Uncle School also called Ukobuchi. For our set brass or done talk. Crom 4. Jimmy Nisana, tribal food, Sano. We represent only say a man or my winning now. We are on a form. I a very cunning guy. A man on your ma winning now on a form man on your more. And so on your opportunity, no deep in Kofatem. Quasia. Come free for Jimmy 4. And so I am here. Come free for or free and can for a channel. And then can you pay you back up after also Kevin Nyabutre? But see, I say Nyabutre. And can for a channel. One hina ubunko to do hina muda. Aha. So also your hina kasia or hina uni a young gazette. O gazette way. Who gazetted you? What makes you a chief? Only nam Ghana who fin the nam Ghana saw your hina. One a gazette. And hini a gazette saw your hina. Udi abusia a year hina a busia phone quasi a year or more called out the omenim. Also your hina. Come every for Jimmy 4. Me say when a gazette or Ghana say we your henny. O gazette one book banner di wom. Ah? Jimmy for be didn't can for them foolish boy. We are bom din. We are matna angels on a bom din. Nanka we angel own and ankasa anka obetwashi. Me say we are bema kwatena angel na bom din. Anka me say kwekutin ko betwashi. Ko be ye na yie bosumi ebe ko betwashi e wo bathroom. Onu anka se benya pressure anko bewu. What it radio so na nkwase ade na moye. And I will be in crime for them. Foolish boy. O papa betena nka bo jantra. Obo jantra nya ace we tumi sit down koraba ko na medwen say uturo nyina no ba ka kire nkofo sem papa fie ni o fui o ma me ho fie no de te spentex kwa me free fa then what time will be u be did in crime for them afa hodi. Foolish boy. Such a foolish boy, a dirty boy like you. En crime for na twen. Me say we are bema bibi down antema tina angel red angel no so sa mo angel no bo midin kaza Kevin Taylor Jimmy for Kevin Taylor papa wo didi me papa ma chepa ade na wo didi me papa tambiem we are bema so we are bema bo me papa di wo radio so angel radio no so I want to say me a powerful chair kukuting me say kwa me free fa so ya bema bibi down antima tina angel FM so na bomb papa din bomb din bomb papa din keke e wo so bomb papa din bomb papa din ka papa ya kwa champagne keke kama kire so wo ona no oya makwara asiafo boys boba mummu nipa mu frɛ fuom na mu bedru krom bedru America e wa Accra na mu jimi mu ho mu hu poda minim de meye and the mayor minim be be kwakosi nti so we bema o kira mo kotena angel no so a na wa Mike so we bema yesi o hene o gazette we ofui eyie ebusia yie na mokọ na odidi anim bomidin Kevin Taylor me na me bomidin e call na bomi papa din na me nkira wo bibi o pakura me de me din membo bomi papa din kase Kevin Taylor papa keke na body din hona bonsa nka wo betafre form me kama mo atafre gatem o betafre gatem gata o betafrim o fui o de nkranfo atem unim nkranfo unim bebe mfiri unim sane nkran ni besi wo o tuto nwura dum firi bomfa nwura dum bedru USA na mo be nya bebe tena na mo di nkwase asem wo nya USA nka wahu poda enya USA nka wahu airport wahu plane da mo bedru USA mo mra mo ho ase mo bedru USA na mo jimi mo kwase ade saa na kokutin so Ghana kokutin so wo kokutin kwase ade we abrante waye untumi and release statement and free angel group of companies and ka say Jimmy we there you are supporting this boy behind the scenes moya ya kwase adonko no mo de chemicals from mkorankora no mu no untumi release statement a whole company like ABN or said you from saying you have not been able to issue a statement before. What is your bone grana? Me say, come free for oh ya bema. But me papa di wo NG radio no so. Kokutin me say me brana say. Me bre won so ase. But na radio ka Kevin Taylor papa Jimmy for. Kevin Taylor papa Jimmy ya de na wo ye no ye bie me. Ana wonya bema biem. Enkranfo na twen. Me mo atafre form. Me di chain beto kon na mdo akobodua ho onima o betafre form. Foolish boy, you don't respect anybody. Mumbu mpenifo bia okronim. Mumbu mpenifo adie pa na wo okrom a ebi wo adie pa na wo akra bi wo okrom ka busa ho. Udi MPP HD Jimmy ho adie na won kan obehu ebi wo okrom. Adie be won kan bi ebi ni okrom. Adie be wo US bia obehu ye ebi ni okrom. Na nka obenyina munya opportunity na nka mapre ama mukuro mapre ama mpuntu abefie na nka mo party na besi general hospital obukrom na nka besi schools akese na nka abaye adwuma mo de mu Jimmy mu free nwura no bedru US na mu Jimmy mo ho enkranfo ne twen o e de me time say makonso akotena angel so wo bebra ho ase bu nkotodwe o radio so ewo TV so catch say o pa macho o te so page abeti and obi answer me like hey whoa this boy 2024 o da ho the you before utrim whoa utiate kurasefo Munto to wura no bedu Accra and bedu US amo mmra mo ho ase. All right, but action no. All right, okay. So okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Mama assignment come be free fa. Ochina ogotina angel radio no swa. Bo me papa din na bo me din. Ana mo hu bibi da. Abusa boss kokutin say when the man the license kwa man koye eye den eye angel cream na egu ye no busa boss kokutin. When na e man no e hwe no hu ni mobo e ka say kokutin mayama o license na fa ye adwuma kokutin. Mum busa boss kokutin de o man benya na sa mo angel cream na wen mum busa say wen. He mamu mayen ye hiti biemo. Ye hitia. Sa mama ye hitia. Die besi no obi anya bebi mfa no tunsi. Ubedi nkranfo atem. Me nkranfo me dom e de sa honafo ene asantefo. Asantefo enyansafo. Enti men twemaw e ma obedi nkranfo atem obodam. All right. Now, obia odidi matemo baby abia no memfio me TV no so channel. Anyone who insults me, blog abia obedi matem me memfio because me TV no so channel. Me platform no so channel. Me edi party channel, my bobra channel, inti memfio. Blog abia obedi matem me memfio, me edi party channel. Blog abia obedi matem me platform no so channel. Wa beso di matem make sure say numbers do so channel me answer ma respond. O numbers undum men di matem memfio. Me I'm telling you. Inti o how Okay, so there are a few things we need to take care of quickly. And Tuesday evening, Champions League. Oh, Mirefi. Enti sa ohwehwemu na say we need to form a yene enim ba titwa no. And then you break Kevin Taylor yene a ya wabruchia ye bi kakra so we nsem no an. Ye twa bet $300 an. We Ghana Education Service Director, Teachers Director, the salary of the twa bet in there. Papa na $900 all kan papa we ni sika na mdia ko twa bet in there say $3,000 papa we teacher ni a watch there 19 years but then $300 the salary e twa bet.
Some monies were taken from teachers in 2020 for government to top up for them to be provided with laptops. About 260,000 teachers have received their laptop, but there's still quite a number of teachers that have not yet received their laptop. That one to Labour Commission give up to the end of June.
How many people now are left to receive their laptops?
Approximately about 100,000 teachers.
100,000 teachers,
yes.
I see.
Yeah.
And all of them paid how much?
509 Ghana cedis.
To get the laptops.
Laptops and the bet we quite laptops and they come wasem. Ain't Bayern Munich any Man City boy, you know. Now I say I relax like a crowd off them, so I'm trying to $300 be if I never be because in your game because I was expecting $9,000. Yeah, because baby a do you know. Na me who say some minim game nim and you say what time kwa omom TV so your boys code there the omunim bibia e come bet no mutwa e hia wa wundi bet simple abrofo anya bet for hia for o your boy na woni sika wuntumi ndi bet sa na tie enye say me come na ya ya but otete Ghana twa bet 20 Ghana 10 Ghana undi sika e we hia wo in China sometimes no one thing you may be ase eska for the nyeska e hia for the mo be che because who go nya $300 way agwa twa bet agonya $3,000 na wo benya bi way in China mo ntem ho ase abrofo na di o magro omnom de bet bae abrofo na de World Cup bae na yakobo bi menya wadwin so okoji wejimi e abrofo agro World Cup Confederation de abrofo na de bae inti yakoni ayi afiri ma ayamo membre ho ase we abrofo game oyiri nye broni e be din so beti ase wejwa bet for the ja amam from TV so called Mickey de bia na boys ye die e na monkeys e na de muntumi ndi bet kasasa eye hia met me be $100,000 to na me select boys bet 10 na me de abom dwetire say this is the plan mun ko twamra for $2 million beba inti adwuma we investment uniska upe bet di hwe de 10 Ghana ni 5 Ghana ni 20 Ghana ko twa bet titi Ghana disturb ni pa into where $300 per goose ka krebi and Ghana Teachers Director Deputy Director the salary and we those 300 into your boy ala kodru be 70th minute, you know. And our brother Kevin, BB doing the prediction of wedding KD 3,000 credit because before that, you know, now I cash out $300 and $600. And I'm saying, and I'm saying, no, Kevin Taylor, I didn't know, it do $3,500. Yiskano. The one chase, I want to hear any dog game, no. I because at the end of the day, I didn't any pepe. Uti game, that's out here. I ain't we di. O text me, I'm a mount. And yet, me nua kura text me a me mano. I didn't sign it here. Me metena ma who say me dinti wodia. Hey, as girlfriends for text me view mo. Me nua for me nua kura text me mamo. Enti me din kaka because me nua no mo hwe me. Me nua no mo mo text me mamo. Enti text ne wo ha wo ho. Me pese me wo bom din me nua no do so. Wo text no wo ha wo ho won sanka. Enti me misika. So it's very very important. Okay. Now, your debate. Now, there's something we need to talk about, and it's very, very important. Yeah, Kabeta, somebody there. Me have for the text. My mention back with you. Hey, massa. Don't text me. Me ready to me be. I need some. Yeah. Yeah, in Granny Baku text me send me $500. Oh, you break so no break on. Oh, Kabeta super bad CKD. What's a Granny way? We need Brady. Spider. Also unchabet unkola blame de Christo me tete o de o ma me kwaso no de chikuta Bible spider na me ma ko twa bet na be de men send no 500 and you also you break we break unkwana no ma den unhwinim spider eh mom yenye show no. All right, so just not for disturb me all right, so yeah, sports bet near there. Let me tell you something, and we will be doing an extensive work on the All African Games this year. No, Moka said when all African games started. Me catch them say there is some serious scandal be a war all African games. The sports minister, the Dan Kwekuya Boamo, Omo Wiesika, they have stolen over $150 million. Yes, me say all African games, you know, about $150 million. Akugunko for Botum, Dan Kwekuya Boakahu, sports minister Nekahu, any Omo counterparts, Omo people who were in charge of all the logistics, their parts. I'm not going to cover anybody. And time and all African games because me catch them say their air costs are dangerous. Amount are stealing millions from Ghanaians through the All African Games. Now, I say sad story we Albert Tower and say I've seen say recently the volunteers were agitating, they were making noise. Say Omo volunteer now, Omo can say All African Games, you know, they want to help. Now I was say aban emo music be stipends be omo transport we they at the end of the day omo amasa anko for no omo sika was here the mom we didn't give the money to them. Now right now the sisa anko for no obi abeje say obi abeje 1,200 Ghana o $dollars ma unim me e hona person who say enkofo we dan kweku ye bo am sports minister sika omo wia no sa local organizing committee for no. Now let's make it easy. 1,200 Ghana cedis in dollars today. Are you saying? Say, uyi eye, mame fan starting $20. Are you saying? Mame starting free $50. Sorry. $50 and the 639 Ghana cedis. That means say $100 no. Aye, 1,275. So volunteers, this can almost say, they are paying them less than $100. The amount of money these people said they spent on All African Games, $90. $90. Now just say sports minister on Namono, Dan Kwekuya Boa Namono, Yamomo $90. Omo Kramakra Edia Omjus on Meji, Omonji. So ask yourself, yet then at the end of the day, these people are taking only 1,200 Ghana cedis. $90. Almost say you're spending almost $200 million on the event that just happened. So how say today people are being paid just $245 million and almost on the year event way. So $250 million. Now volunteers omobe ejuma we no yeah ma obia $90. How many are they? So already a story now. This is what it says. It says members of the This is a different story. But say who study who say amount for be amount for. But what makes it more dangerous? And then they say, you say 71 pounds. Now see, what makes it more dangerous, the sad part of this whole thing is the Ghana Hockey Association for the end terrible. This woman, her name is Rita. Baby, I will be among friend. Make sure you see all African games. The detailed job. I'm making you see what is going on. This lady, her name is Rita Asare, on a General Secretary of Ghana Hockey Association. She has stolen money. Hockey players, they didn't give. They say, this woman, she has stolen money. Now, this man is called Graham, or a board member, Ghana Hockey Association. This guy. These two people I'm showing you their pictures, they are two people are Ghanaians through the Ghana Hockey Association. Time all African games, These two people, I'm going to put their pictures on the screen. Let me move this guy here. Also, event because say something will come up right after they are done spending your money. This woman, Rita Asare, Graham, these people have come together. Today, when you call the Ghana Hockey Association, they will tell you some of them have not been paid still. The question we are asking this woman, Rita Asare, Graham, where did their money go? Now, the funny thing is, the Ghana Hockey Association and the Greater Accra Hockey Association, they are going through a lot. Now, what is happening in say? Players now ball event, all African games, The players, let me minimize their picture. Send it to be easy for you to concentrate. So hockey players said they make an beboa. Remember time later, it is not true. Now, players now, event in Ghana, they were paid 14,000 Ghana. Players now, take part in the All African Games, Women and men, take part, They were paid 14,000 Ghana cedis. Right? Now, that money was allocated by Ministry of Sports. These are the people we need to be asking questions. No, I'm also my answers. No, the monies were allocated by the Ministry of Sports. Now, each official are not the men and women's team. The officials were paid 21,000 Ghana cedis. The players were paid 14,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, that's it. Now, about 4 to 6 players have not received any money. Sikana, yasi etua obiaka. Mr. Tefri Ghana Hockey Association. Mifriwa, I'll go to another association. About 6 people, they have not received any of their monies. And then the 14,000, the officials who were part, were taking between 21 to 23,000 Ghana cedis. Now, the most interesting thing is that goalkeepers trainer, they have trainers, they have not been paid. 2 physical instructors, they have not been paid. Physio for Krampo, they have not been paid. Now, they were given medals. Now, we will come to the medals issue. But I want you to understand, say, the Ghana Hockey Association, they have been cheated. In this All African Games, the money that was supposed to be given to them almost slashes Sikana in half. Some Ministry of Sports is almost allocated Sika for them. Okay. Now, when the documents come, then you will know exactly how much each player was supposed to receive. The ladies and the men, wouldn't say a man we need gold and a man we need silver in the hockey. And when the documentations come, now if you say how much did the Ministry of Sport allocate to the Ghana Hockey Association and the Greater Accra Hockey Association, then we will know how much each player, each official was supposed to get. As I speak to you, about 6 of the players, goalkeepers, trainer, physios, they have not seen a dime. Today, they are begging for 7 or for playing for Ghana. I want to be clear here. I want to be clear here. Thank you, Mr. P. I want to be clear here. The corruption now about all African games, when we start to unveil Sikan Kofo, may say about $150 million, it cannot be accounted for. I'm starting with the Ghana Hockey Association. Rita Asare and Graham. These two people are supposed to answer questions. We want to know exactly how much the sports ministry allocated. We want to know exactly how much each player was supposed to get. Women want gold, men want silver. We are looking at 14,000 Ghana. We are also looking at Sika Mose, it was allocated by the sports ministry. We are seeing 21,000 Ghana cedis for officials. Now we want to know exactly how much was allocated to the Ghana Hockey Association. On say volunteers, no. When the volunteers said they were going to strike and they started making noise, they told us they were going to pay them 200 Ghana cedis. Do you remember? They told us. Volunteers, like I said, they were going on strike. The sports ministry, the local organizing committee, they came out and said, oh, they are going to pay them 200 Ghana. When the people started to strike again, they said, oh, now they can pay 1,200. Where did they get the money? Because the event has ended. Everything has been budgeted for. The books have been closed. How were they able to come up with 1,200 Ghana cedis overnight? The money is there. Somebody is sitting on the money. Because initially we were told that they were going to be paid 200 Ghana cedis each. And the volunteers said they are not going to take that money. They started making noise. They said they were going to the offices of the whatever. The next 24 hours, the ministry told us, or the local organizing committee told us, oh, we are not going to pay you 200 Ghana cedis again. We are going to pay you 1,200. How did they get the 1,200, the 1,000? How were they able to raise 1,000 overnight? There's something happening. You people have no idea. Me say that sports minister, he needs to go to jail. Dan Kweku Yabua, he needs to go to jail. There are a lot of people who are supposed to be going to jail. The All African Games, about over $100 million went into people's pockets. But I'm asking a simple question. The Ghana Hockey Association, I'm asking Rita, and also I am asking Graham. These two people, sorry. These two people, we are asking you people. As we speak now, I can tell you about 6 officials have not been paid. They have not received any money. Now, the 14,000 Ghana cedis to the players and the 21,000 Ghana cedis. We want to know what the sports minister allocated to the Ghana Hockey Association. I'll come back to this matter. Mashada and the Mebusa question way. Now, if you know anybody who was part of the Ghana Hockey Association, the answers never banner, it will shock everyone. We are asking this woman and asking this gentleman. We will deal with this matter again. Now, John Dramani Mahama has spoken. Now, dear John Mahama say, Eye Guta, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, John Mahama has urged the Ghana Union of Traders Association, that is Guta, to press Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to eliminate certain nuisance taxes introduced by the current government. And of course, Kasano John Mahama Asia Guta, Ghana Union of Trade, Ghana Union of Traders Association. Omuna omudigwa wa Ghana hanyina, omunyina ku kesiye no, omukushia, John Mahama kushia omo. And okachiro omo say na adenti na ye musa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, osi Guta for Mahmoud Bawumia eda ho aban mu. Mahmoud Bawumia eda ho ye Vice President. Mahmoud Bawumia is still the head of the economic management team. Mahmoud Bawumia has every right to cancel e-levy. And John Mahama said, wait, with all due respect to Guta, you guys are supposed to press the vice president to cancel the e-levy now. We have about 8 months to elections. There's more time. Even 24 hours in governance is can make a huge difference. So why is Guta not pressing Bawumia to deliver now? Because when you hear Mahmoud Bawumia, he sounds like he's not part of this government. He sounds like the e-levy that was introduced. Hectic companies, hectic businesses, no. He sounds like he wasn't part of the introduction of e-levy. But we have seen videos. We were here when Bawumia led the economic management team, or Safmafo and Boto, led these people to tell us, say, almost pass the e-levy now, all our problems will be solved. We were told these things in Ghana. So if today Bawumia is going around and Guta, if Bawumia is meeting Guta, is Bawumia is still in Ghana as the vice president and now the flag bearer, then he has every right to do what? To make sure, say, 11, why do you want to win elections before Adia Wankasa will introduce you? If Bawumia wants to be truthful, and then John Mahama catch Guta for no, it is better Guta calls Bawumia and say, Mahamudu Bawumia, in fact, you are still in government. Your party is in power. You are part of the executive. In fact, not just the executive, you are the head of the economic management team. You have every right to push this. You have every right to go to cabinet and suggest and raise the issue that I am going to be the next president if the foolish ones vote for me. And if you people want this government to still continue, then the news and taxes like e-levy, you guys should take it off. Mahmoud Bawumia should be able to go to cabinet and tell them that if we have done things right, then we believe that e-levy should be taken off the table. But Mahmoud Bawumia every single day, Oshia Ghana for no chwa montro, me na me di e-levy bae, to ma me wie ansa na metwem. Bawumia dwen se ye jim se chema wontumi. Mahmoud Bawumia dwen se ye nyina ya dwene ada edesa abronye DC. Mahmoud Bawumia dwen se ye nyina ye jimi. Why don't you want to do it now? And then John Mahama catch Guta for no. So we expect Guta to at least respectfully write to the vice president and tell the vice president, Mr. President, you are still the vice, you are still head of the economic management team. We beg you, take this thing off. What is stopping Bawumia from championing the cancellation of e-levy? If Bawumia wants to be president, why is he not championing the cancellation of e-levy? You have burdened the people with this kind of tax. And then the people are telling you, get rid of it so that we can move forward. He said, no, give me power first. Mahamudu Bawumia and his campaign team, they don't respect you, the Ghanaian. Omu you say, Jimmy, omu bedadao. Adiani siwenim. Nenchin obohwe, we nenchin is epe akokone kon. Yentu abamaun. And sana tax a wankasa we introduce you know. Welcome. Are you stupid? So this is a simple advice John Dramani Mahama gave Guta. Like Guta also, they are respected. They are very respected. And I believe that they will take this advice in good faith. They will have to at least issue a statement to the vice president, who is now the flag bearer, to tell him, say, try and make sure this month we cancel e-levy. Why? It can be possible. It is possible. If it is possible, why is this not possible? If Mahmoud Bawumia is telling us his campaign message is it is possible, then it is possible for him to cancel e-levy. So it is possible to cancel e-levy. So Mahmoud Bawumia, Mr. Bawumia, it is possible. It is possible to cancel the e-levy. So cancel it. Why is it not possible? If then you don't believe canceling e-levy is possible, then don't ever think it is possible to be president. Because if you want to show us that what you are doing, it is possible for things to happen, then let it happen. Unless what you are saying, you don't believe in it. Unless Bawumia thinks, say, yeah, Jimmy, if it is possible, which is your campaign message, then make it possible. Let the possibility be possible. Cancel e-levy. And no advice that John Dramani Mahama, Edema, a year Guta for no. And I think, say, they will take it, they will apply it, and it will help every single Ghanaian. These are very, very important things. Now, the news happening right now, and then they say, Yao Osafo Mafo, yes, ne ba and then the Ekufuado eyi snet pejini no da ho no and the eden Osafo Mafo ba akwhye ho. Ya Osafo Mafo ye ni amanfo no ye twevisa homanso connection number so ya Osafo Mafo befu hene. Now, this is what I want to tell you. Yes. Unim say when you read the Ejapade book, read the Ejapade book now. Now let me read this publication. Now breaking news no nyina mu hu. Yes snake no pagine oda no ya pam no. Ya pam no ye de Osafo Mafo ba yes onyiyi ne nyoma ndi ya Osafo Mafo ba na e be hye snake. Osafo Mafo ka kire mo say public sector na ayema na no se boto a esi ya ane so Osafo Mafo Kroll and Associate we di sika no Osafo Mafo nyini oyako 90 years. There was 1933. It is a already a Japadia book now. In fact, there is a page, page 6 under EcoBank. So we read a Japadia book now, page 6 under EcoBank. Almost 30 women say a year Jumadie we omubedi. And then they kufuado. Now, when you read the letter from the Jubilee House, this is what they are saying. Let's read the letter. Egigim. Almost said termination of office and handing over. Reference is made to your appointment letter dated 1st July 2019, issued by the Public Service Commission. In accordance with paragraph 8 of the said appointment letter, I regret to inform you that the President has terminated your appointment effective 15th of April 2024 with 3 months salary in lieu of notice. You are directed to hand over your office to Mr. Kofi Bosompem Osafumafu and proceed to collect any terminal benefits you may be entitled to. Paragraph 3, it says this: to ensure a smooth transition, kindly hand over and cease to act as the Director General of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, that is SNIT, no later than close of business on Monday, the 15th of April 2024. The President thanks you for your service to the nation and extend his best wishes. Signed, Nana Bedietuo Asante, Secretary to the President. Dr. John Ofori Tenkrine. All these people were CC'd. Yakase CC da. We munyina ya bo munyina asutire. Say ya pam Senate. Penyini oda ano no. Na sisi ano ya de osafuma afo ba na abehye Senate ano. Okwa Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia onimasem we hu omo discuss no cabinet into onimasem no. It is not new to him. He has known this all this while. Obi to say the Chief of Staff, Jubilee House, Madame Frima Opare Galon, Onusunim. Onim say this was going to happen. They discussed it at their cabinet. Obi to say Honorable Minister, Ministry of Employment and Labor Relation, Onusu Enim. Somebody like the board chairperson, Social Security, board chair, Onusunim, and the chairperson, Public Service Commission, Onusunim. Into all these people have been told, say, ya pam the current Senate, Senate, Penino Dano, no, and Yakofa Osafuma for ba. Yakofa den, yaw Osafuma for neba, and the ne bana den, Abesha Hose or no. Ena Sisiano Obeden, Oba Beshe Senate anine. Mokai Osafuma for. Mekacham so Osafuma for a baby bon sam. Mekacham say MPP we amudi echire no ebehye Ghana. Now when you read a Japa document no, a Japadia document now, it is stated, and let's take our time and see, say we can spend some few minutes on that document and what exactly they said. Page 6 under EcoBank. Near here say any the ecosono relation be and I say it is really actually happening as they said it was going to happen. Now remember, Yao Osafumafo Ekatre a few years ago, a year or two ago, said the public sector is full. In fact, say Opesa Utie the Osafumafo Kaya. This is what Osafumafo said. In fact, my main chamo, the captions, and some of some out Osafumafo. So the captions were all over the place. Osafumafo, a grantee interviews, Ekatre, public sector is full, and government may lay off workers. Way 2017. Omoba power no catch Ghana for in Mebunu say, Eye aban dwuma de yentumi mfa nipa biom. Aban kura be pam nipa. And then the ba and a head public officer, one of the biggest lucrative officers in the country. Senate. Yaw Osafuma for Babu some pem and then the Senate amano. Ekufuado say yemfama Osafuma for ba. This is Osafuma for. Now, there are a few things he said. Mama, take your time. Now, some of the things are Osafumafo Ekaye.
Osafumafo. Na NDC, friends, and Chofo Nshemwa, what you say. Abanyi, Mampeni, na Nado, Nebusiafo, Nadofo, Nenamfonum, and Womaye Musei Tenchemno. Waboya, Kobo say, Empokra, no, senior minister, Nana Osafumafo, Nimami, ya force any office ama wo mo ahye dibira kane na eni senate ya de aba be hye ho ne na de na eni NCS ya de aba be hye ho enti wo nyina family and friends ni ebi no na ya osafo mafo aba be yi anu se ne ma no womu ewo dibre wo senate any NCA na enye se womu papa any wo no na ya osafo mafo ntia na emom ne ma no womu se fatama ne broso enipa ya frɛ wo no mo se womu emra ne entutu womu anu wonum ko interview no he ne ma no no womu aben ya hye womu ya aduane anke de womu sigya so atutu pa womu nko na aben se de no womu nimade no womu no mo topo ye no womu isa action no top so enti obi a okọ bibia ne ma no floor womu gugu form ti afa de womu ti den kwa mu ye interview no penifon say hey muti so mo kwa mo dia mo aben dodo enti wo say enye se ne ma no enimu no ana se wo mo eye na sene mu manti ene wonum enya adebre no na emom eye se wonum se na wo mo fata Nimba no omuye mienu ba akoye Kofi Bosompem Osafo Mafo wo deputy director general wo hwe investment and development so e wo SNET sa dibre yesi e bi ma SNET da afei e na aba sa no pani a Sami Jamfi kanu e na akwadwo Jamfi Osafo Mafo wono so ye deputy director wo hwe cyber security so e wo NCA eno so yesi sa dibre na bi ma da 2017 ya no wo mo deba na ya Osafo Mafo say Kofi Bosompem say no ono pe any director wo ye bibini e wo HSBC bank bra no wo swakra ba mu amfi aduasanum amafo si ofi aduasanum de onya ba nwa onsa
it's where you people heard it Sami Jamfi mo NDC4 a press conference intended ya sorry ya ejebo ejena nya bedu ye de Osafo Mafo ba no ye can asem now so when you read a Japadia document no mame expand and send be obi abehu let me expand it on the screen where a Japadia document no under EcoBank mumye nya abotre ne reading na obi ehu de ewo ho se ne be ya ye de toto ende de ekoso no se a Japadia document na valid a legitimate plan on my execute ya te se ebe ma no na de o maka nyina so o ma yewom so this is the Japadia document page 6 under EcoBank we have two routes of entry into this institution. First is through SNET, which has a seat on the board of EcoBank Ghana by virtue of its shareholding. That seat is occupied by the Director General of SNET. In phase 2 of our agenda, Kofi Bosompem Osafo Mafo, who is a Deputy Director General of SNET, should be made the Director General to give him the seats on the EcoBank board. Secondly, the wife of Ace Ankuma is the group head of commercial banking and a member of the executive management of EcoBank Group. Our intelligence is that both of the role of Group CEO and Managing Director of EcoBank Ghana will become vacant in the next 2 to 3 years. Nana has been advised to use all diplomatic avenues to, so this is the Sankuma one. But so already under EcoBank, it is clearly stated. Say, we have two routes of entry into this institution. Omo two routes omo be ra SNET. Send be ya omo nipa no betuma akotena EcoBank board so. Say first through SNET, which has a seat on the board of EcoBank Ghana by virtue of its shareholding. Into the moment oba be SNET board no, SNET penyini no automatically who seat EcoBank board so. In terms of omo route no simple. The moment ombenya omo nipa Osafo Mafo ba no amana abe head EcoBank no automatically no or sit the abe head SNET no automatically no Bosompem Osafo Mafo ba no obenya seat EcoBank so oma hyehyɛ and into the sorry no oma ka kire say Osafo Mafo ba Bosompem no ono na ende wa beye the SNET penyini so technically wa beye a member of EcoBank board. That's what we call the entitlement behavior. Say because you have short memories. You people cannot do anything because more short memories. You people cannot do anything because some of you people think say it is between two tribes. Now let me read this again. We a Japadia book. EcoBank. We have two routes of entry into this institution. First is through SNET, which has a seat on the board of EcoBank Ghana by virtue of its shareholding. That seat is occupied by the Director General of SNET. In phase 2 of our agenda, Kofi Bosompem Osafo-Mafo, who is a Deputy Director General of SNET, should be made the DG, and I said the Director General, to give him the seat on the EcoBank board. Secondly, so you need to understand, say, what you are seeing today, a playbook. They came here, they came to lie to you. They are a cluster of thieves. These are thieves. I mean, are cromfo. May use the word I can say these people are a cluster of thieves now about together. They have formed a cartel. They will run you dry. But ye jibika kranti, ye cannot correct your energy and say a time obi. I know for begin say a time party, yen time tribe. We saw this from the beginning. That the Akufo-Addo administration led by Bawumia Enne, Gabio Chedakon, Oforiata, Bedie Tuo, these criminals, they were coming to destroy this nation. Namudi atem. You can't the crutch namudi atem. We have been telling you people, say, these guys are not trusted people. They don't care about Ghana. They feel, say, we owe them. They feel, say, yeah, diomoka. They feel, say, when they are even fooling, they are killing. We don't have the right to even question them. And that is the mentality they came with. A junior omudi bedi a year presidency in ye. But dear Yana say, omudi asante for. They be a make us some way. Sa in Kofowe, they used Ashantis. Because enye ye nuanoma santifoni bi and so sa kromfo we so anka they will never be here. And it the end Alan Kojo Chamantin is out. Because no obi anim say eba MPP a eya hierarchy nim nyanim se ne tie. Entina eye Alan Kojo Chamantin nanka at least obe flag bearer. And in Kofo we wo mo agenda dadanti. From day one they had planned to say Alan Kojo Chamantin they are not going to give him space in the NPP. And the strategy was that go to the Ashantis. Na otumfo na hemfo nya campaign maye. Into the aye komunne 70% of what we are going through today. E minuanoma santifo aye tumfo amonte. Minuanoma santifo aye kan okre akyere mo Ghana mo dwen say ye tan otumfo. The aye fema ye nuanom ma ye ma amenom ebre sikasama say the decision we took. And the decision aye taken eno na ene ema ye bre. Adie bia nkofo we eka ye no omko nkratem efri se sebio ye ne akanfo dodo no asantefo dodo ye ntumi nkenkan tiase nti time omo bakwa na amanfo kan nkrata we na amanfo bi gina silence di atem se we die ye ntiase nti enye no kre ende ena e play wo manim no. The NPP today is not a political party. This is a criminal cartel. Eh? If you know the amount of money these people are stealing. Let's say, if you know the amount of money NPP4 are stealing. And the other sometime who say NPP4 some press conference kwasi akike minim do omoke campo. Baumia to date only running mate. Baumia any campaign message. Baumia any idea. Oh your press conference wage me. Into your press conference no and nebema nurse for munye djuma nya na enye djuma ye. I want to ask the MP before no your press conference and then no. Sa Abuaju and the Sianse Brown be. Me say that press conference no ye no it is money. They want money. Oma catch and say kwasia miracle Abuaju kwasia. Who they also that Jimmy who defend it. Organize a press conference na yema usika go organize na fa bi ko hwa wo yire na wo ma we Jimmy. And intina na nse oba press conference bebre or ko sidan oju so we Jimmy. Oma kan reality na kire no. Now they way Jimmy so na to TV so now defend Bawumia na Bawumia yire ntuma baako ebetuma to wo yire wo miracle Abuaju. Samira ntuma baako ebeto wo yire ne ba. Ejina TV so defend Samira and Bawumia. Oma chena ka je say hey we Jimmy. Party no mo chechire kura fira santimemu de yi omo firim. Wona wo beji MPP and nti no mo yes ankwasi press conference no because anytime you draw program be say me press conference no, I was about me campaign team money ska. Into 1 year 200,000, 100,000 bet you oh make your radio be now at no they akosi ni dan because when we say we dim kwasi asama che. Why the news and the MP for a press conference? No, because there's no sense. Baumia cannot even get a running mate. Running mate keke. Running mate keke bobi ding. Ni anka oh wabonyansa ni ding on to me nye. Yawo May, yawo April. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 7 months. Who you running mate? Now, would have been you running mate. Ababa catches on Nyansa, or running mate to Nyansa. Not Yenina day, ya sorry, sir, or running mate. They don't have anything for you. They don't have anything. A party in power. I got 7 months, me atuaba. The flag bearer cannot choose a running mate. Right now, Baumia is torn between so many things. Onko yoba na ohwehwe mani musua with all due respect onimo babi onimi nyansa or credibility chair na no pokwa but he knows there is no woman in the MPP today who has credibility past na no pokwa politically academic ba abrabo, none of them we know. Enti to go pick a woman onimse on to me. And in the first place, they have been insulting an Opokwajiman in Parliament. After marking Jimmy, Edidina no Opokwajiman atem kwasia. Awuneni kwasia mpenyi. Ono ejina Parliament Edidi na no Opokwajiman. Na no Opokwajiman betuma kire kronfo wo we kire wade. You see, until right now no Mahmoud Baumia ontumi nyi oba. Sesia no ono so a onim be ma bi onim nyansa wan napo. Wan educhum. Na naponi educhum. Ya chom tina TV so mienu nchiro myself and tokwa besi. Naponi educhum nie. Ni amom ya big pen. Ni the one sheet atu say omo nchiro my their political career the oma ye. Omo beku, omo mienu beku. You know why? They don't have that mental fortitude to even sit and speak on the oma ye. Baumia is a joker, a complete joker. Na aka 7 months me akoto aba. Na obi also per president Teddy on to me and point to obi say when I'm running mate now trusting the panel. It means somebody is negotiating for that position. It means somebody is selling the position. It means somebody is sitting there and saying say faminipa. It means a tribe is insisting. You see ano baumia umpe so yes Antony. Uni option biya. Asantini dia regional minister, Ashanti regional minister na ko yino. Ana dia napo. Ana educhum. Enti why na wo ko yino. Nyansa ni fie. Ebia obeso ya bronye. Enti this should tell you say the NPP as a political party, this group of people in the NPP, they didn't come for you. It is snit no om dia mo safomafo. Ya da huti krom ha $1 million. Kroll and Associates. Sikano osafomafo afa. Oko kan so osafomafo enyini. Na obi enyini no e kromfo a. If the person is an elderly person and he's a thief, do we have to sit for this fool? Oh, say they be make kire mo ehia for them the political party chi. The young men and women. Oh, say osafomafo e ba critical no ye de ne ba ana akosha senate. Kwasia what kwabre e di mi matam. Yes obi ni mo MPP nim. Ochi what I say Kevin Tansantifo or Jimmy for ya de oba and akosi senate. Mundwene kakra muma yandwene ansana ye di party echi ya to abama political party. On say a back critical omo busia form omo ma and omo de omusisia no na where time e be hia wo e obekwai ana said the bantama no na yesi ye be flag with Jimmy. Ye hia obi manabo flag, obo flag 2012. Obo flag 2016. Obo flag 2020. Unye juma nyeye unjimi eda ho ye me MPP ni. Oda ho ye me MPP ni. Enti ye de MPP for. Na wo MPP ni na wunya. Enti de bia no mo osoro ho a mo nsem wagimi. En de bia no emu konko. De bia no gele konko. De bia no t-shirt. De bia no we de mu ya Santifo party o. Eni tina Fremo Pare ebe gina Ashanti region. We ntuma ambo one hospital or no Fremo Pare ende ne choba. ɔno ne hania ne menopause ɛfa ne tirimu a yɛde no bɛto agye ne taataa akɔpem so obɛwu no wantumi anka akyerɛ asantefoɔ sɛ me firi ma ɔpare me ya ɛyɛ maame panyini me nyansa nti na mo sɛ me nkɔtu akufo adofo yɛba aban mu no wei na yɛyɛ ama mo asantefoɔ ɔbɛgyina aka kyerɛ m sɛ asantefoɔ de sɛ mo agyimi mo de bia motoma MPP nti montoma MPP. That is how they see you people. That is how NPP for way they see you people. Unim frema oparemba unim adwuma omoye me ba be kire o adwuma omoye ochina frema opare ne are taking bigger positions ote kwabere edi me matem me metuma hwew frema opare tenkran obehu ne nima na obagi vote wo ho unjimi. The honest truth is Senator Asema Abeyi, it needs to tell you something. A straightforward state capture. Every institution in this country, they have captured it. At this point, at this point, don't sit there and say, may try my Kevin Taylor by convincing me. Obi a wo twem sisi a wo kase may try my Kevin a convince me, Jimmy, I don't need you on my platform. At this point, also Obi make a decision away. Edien biem na opesoti. Edien biem na opesoti. Edien na opeso. What do you want to see? What do you want to basically witness before you know, say these people are fooling you? For 8 solid years, they have taken your livelihood from you. What do you want to see again? What do you expect me to tell you for you to know that you are living in a condition that cannot be compared to where you were in 2016? Majority of you people have lost your monies. Your capital are shit. Majority of you people are going through a lot. You cannot even buy simple things to feed yourself. Ediane, simple ediane. You're still sitting there and saying, Mahama be convince me. Mahama be convince you dear home. And this me convince you our dear be home. What should NDC convince you about? Mahama convince you dear home. Only Bibia convince you home. Why you be da? Share no never to abawano. Tell me na Mahama was no na wadwuma te saying. Now to me to kwan kofa nyoma. Na dollar ni gina saying. Na school saying yesi. Na e kwan te saying. Na nipa mu abrabo mu te saying. Mahama was no dia na hu ye ene ende. Ene na kyerɛ sɛ onim nyansa, wo ye nipa wo ye rational, wo betumi ato aba eyi mo bi ma na di w'anim. So when to me anya this comparison, now you are not rational enough to vote. Unim nyansa ye de to aba. Until you are not even supposed to go to the ballot to vote. You are not supposed to do it. Now, Shade, today we had lots of things to talk about now. Nkwasiafo ya be free musa no. Mahamudu Bawumia said, government has removed all ghost names from public payroll system. She said, I was in a Juma nyina say, oh no, digitization no. Wa wo TKJT a ye de tax e bro no en fa no ho. Mo a mo kokko pay, mo a mo swame, mo a mo Ghana ha mo de dollar eye dwuma say ono en for so mo kai say Ghana payroll no yesterday bia ghost names also oba ere yi ni nyina firi ho. Yeah, you ghost names near the ghost sans ba. And the ghost names and the ghost sans ba. Oni message. Mahamudu Bawumia ontumi ka asɛm bi a nyansa wom. Bawumia na ne shield eye Kufuado. Bawumia, he did not make sense in 2012. He never made sense in 2013. 14, he wasn't making sense. But people had sympathy. We had, or people like myself, any other people, they had sympathy on Ekufuado. So it made it look like, say, Ekufuado e Jimmy Tide Bawumia can be it makes sense because Ekufuado wasn't speaking. So, say, Uko Ekura enifrafo nko awo ha nipa baako a owo eni baako no oye the king. That moment no Okponanka so Jimmy inti the NPP followers no every single thing Bawumia said they said yes Mahamudu Bawumia is intelligent. So the media, some of them basically to shield Ekufuado no they rather to expose Bawumia no they shielded Bawumia. So all that they did was that let us project Bawumia without questioning Bawumia. His theology, his theory, his practical things he was talking about. Nobody questioned Bawumia. He went through like a hot knife. We didn't question him. Adebechino Jinaha, no a PowerPoint. Adebechino Kikan. People just sat there. The so-called intellectuals were also eager to sack Mahama because Kofi Bento and the group na no makana Isankoma no mukodi 50 years. Satan John Mahama Bino na a opportunity mo munye bi wia. Into the issue is then let us come together as a unit. Let us form something called a Sankuma group, no, Occupy Ghana, Occupy Flagstaff House. We the DN. Let us come together because say Mahama did another 4 years. Mahama and Free this is state. It means to say en kwasiade ami Kofi Bento Sankuma menemeyere any omama ka ekosia no kunya aye waste. So let us all come together and bury John Mahama. Send your as John Mahama. Even though he's working here, we know our people will sort us. That was the plan. Kofi Kapito, Egbert Fable, Kwame Sefakai, Paul Adomochri, Kweku Baku. All these people, it was planned. And John Mahama and the NDC, at that point, they will not win the elections. Because those desperate people, some intellectuals, who were basically good for nothing. All that they wanted to do was John Mahama to exit for them to come in and steal. And until the Uti Esankumanka, no. Uti Kwekuba Konka, no. Uti Kwame Sefakanka, no. Paul Adomochi, why done a blogger? Paul Adomochi today, good evening Ghana, a bloggers platform. And a topic agrada ebenya 10 minutes I discuss the Paul Adomochi best spend 1 hour home. Topic Broscoto. Every 10 minutes be discuss no Paul Adomochi ebe spend 2 hours so ho topic some bloggers be ebe tna Facebook ayeno eno na Paul Adomochi. You know why? Because there's nothing to protect again. Omo wiya mo awie mo Jimmy dey ntina to Abama Mahama Baumia ene Kufuado 1 2 3 simple things mo amuni adwuma na mo pe adwuma ye mo ana mo pe insuo na mo pe insuo anom mo ana sebio mo pese mo dwuma ekoso mo tontonya ko fanyoma na mo pesika mo ana dollar no ha mo no na mo pese dollar no ejina ne naso se ne be ya sidi ni jina ne naso se ne be mo dwuma betuma koso mo ana sebio mo pese yesi hospitals akese na mo hu se yare ball kro Ghana obetuma hwew saa nyoma ni nyina Mahmoud ba o me eduma anye we ntuma si one regional hospital one When John Mahama was the vice president, a regional hospital was built, a district hospital was built, and then it showed how effective he was, even being the vice president. When John Mahama was vice president, hospital was built. At least, it is for Mahama to come to power to build these hospitals. It was nothing new because vision no hodada. You be vice president for 8 years. What have you for 8 years as a vice president? You could not make sure say you see one regional hospital will chrome a boa. How can you compare these two Baumia to Mahama? How? So these things Baumia is talking about payroll. Who antico pay auton tomatoes? Oh malatefan. Me say, who antico pay uye juma sebi wana ko fa ontomaba. Ade Baumia kan fa ho payroll has been there ghost names fa ho. Dia wo hia ne say abeti petrol so and they are to petrol. Ya beto transport him. The winyan is a taxi back of form. Some question some way and to mean some brabo. So it's be identity. So do not waste time. Mubusaba o message ni saying. E dey na obetuma e dey na wutumi ye. Na nda ba o me gina odum catch us say I time obey omoba power no sesia no obia o GPS address eninti na time ba omiamba power no na Uber no omtwika no tafre na taro na church obi omonko sa GPS no it was nothing new. It was Google Maps and omo rebranding no. There's nothing new here. Ba omiamba power no time na omoba 2017 na Uber oho Uber na eye tabono and omo search locations say 2015-16 na Uber Ghana. Na oma no mchi Uber no na tabono no mo hwehwe directions. Ye Jimmy dodo. E na mo Jimmy ya na de bia to o freeway we were here recently. O say the scholar here one belanch.
This new system, this new scholarship administration system, government is seeking to ensure transparency in the scholarship awards. And by this, the risk of corruption will be reduced as all workflow regarding scholarship application will be streamlined. And that workflow, because it's digital, can easily be audited. Every application can easily be audited. Again, the new system will provide accurate and reliable data on scholarship beneficiaries, as well as tracking their academic progress. So beginning April 1, 2020, in just 4 easy steps, any applicant will be able to conveniently apply for a scholarship from the comfort of their homes and receive an instant feedback on the status of the application. You have 4 easy steps. You open the web address www.scholarshipgh.com. Scholarship GH for Ghana. Scholarshipgh.com.
And then the scholarship, they didn't carry a scandal almost 2 years. A dear for so on as I do your year. Some are catch them applications. Oko Vietnam, China, Vietnam and Colorado, Ubenya 10, Ometuma build the app about 24 hours. Ko China, app I did Johnson in our it is nothing. And a scholarship, yes, scandal a year or 2 ago, and then I was doing the question, paying in lines and said, Bosom, I heard the minority saying, and Mr. Park, let me tell you, you are ignorant. You, Mr. Park. I got your message. You are the one who is ignorant. Who doesn't know in Ghana then the scholarship secretariat is under the office of the president? Who doesn't know? You people sitting there in parliament thinking you know everything. Your job as a member of parliament on the education the committee, your job should be able to cover everything. You cannot sit there and say people are ignorant and that scholarship secretariat, it is under the presidency. When I was doing the scandal, didn't I tell you? So when you pick the documents, were you chewing it? In some phone, I wanted to parliament, you walk around like you know everything. You walk around like Ghana's education is on your neck. This scandal was done a year ago. You sat in parliament. I just heard say minority are saying the scholarship secretariat boss, it should be sacked. You people are insane. You people don't know what you are doing. You people select things you want to speak on. You people are not ready. Because what parliament, Mr. Park, I'm talking to you. Me, I'm not scared of anybody in the NPP or NDC. Nobody. John Mahama, I'm not scared of him. It is his brain that I want him to apply. Now, Odeboa Ghana, because I've seen it before. I am not scared of anybody in the NDC. I don't need your seat and I don't need your fucking money. I want you to do the right thing. What is the parliament on Kwasiade? When things come, you select which one is good for you to speak on. Yeah, I can't say people are ignorant. They don't know, the scholarship secretariat is under the auspices of the president. Who doesn't know? So if it is under the office of the president, what stops you from pursuing? Documents were pushed to you a year ago. You people are murmuring and making noise. Minority. Nonsense talk. That is why the NPP majority in parliament, they always insult you people. Because when you get a clear chance to make sure you make your case, you start to do petty, silly politics. You people start to do silly politics. Petty, tribal, foolish politics. Look at the issues. You are today saying minority is doing what? They get the opportunity to let Ghanaians know. No man started here now for some. You are Park, you are number one. You are number one. I got your message through Sami Jemfi. You are the most ignorant one. You. Me, I don't care. I don't care about you people. I care about the people. I care about the people. The people, parliament, or majority of you people, when you leave parliament, 2 years, because without parliament and politics, you are nobody. And I'm not taking anybody out in the NDC and the NPP. So you people should not feel, somebody is scared of you people. The facts are there. If you're not going to touch it, don't touch it. If you're not going to touch it, do not touch it. But nobody's going to beg you as a member of parliament who is serving the people. You people talk anyhow. You people, you speak nya. Being on education committee, is it a heaven committee? It is your responsibility. It is your job. It is your job. Who doesn't know? Magic positions are so the people want change. The people want to see you people are ready. More flag bearer and some people in the party working so hard. Not some of you are sitting there doing nonsense. You pick what you think you like. What to make people mention your name. What to make people, that is nonsense. Recently I heard Haruna Idrisu saying that you people should bury your foolish egos if you want to win power. And it's one of the best statements that Haruna Idrisu has made. You foolish, some of you foolish people, bury your stupid egos. It is your ego that got you people into position. Because when you people were working, you refused to speak on it. You people were busy on doing unnecessary things. When your party was working 2012, 13, 14, 15, they could not even get you people to sit on TV to speak for the people to understand. Your ego brought you into a position. Shut down your silly egos and serve the people. Me, I respect people. But if you try to underestimate the people, and I'm saying it on this TV, from John Mahama to the last person in NDC, I'm not scared of anybody. And I'm straight. Nobody in the NDC. MPP4. Nobody. And I am wholeheartedly doing this to get Mahama back to help Ghanaians. Not because of NDC4. I am wholeheartedly doing this from my heart because I feel like this John Mahama guy, he added a lot to our development. And that is what a young man like me who has traveled, I have seen things a little bit. At least I've seen a leader who had that vision. So I need to support it. That's it. Me, I don't care about your political nonsense you people are doing in parliament. Whether you win your seat or lose your seat, no problem. You need to work hard. But when the issues come, so today when you hear minority parliament, we are pursuing Kingsley Agyemang as scholarship secretariat. You people sometimes you act like you are zombies. How this Azuri guy has come to say a lot of things. Documents, Wayne. I gave you over 20. The person who was involved in the scholarship scandal, he came to sit on TV, video, it is there. He said it. What kind of foolish politics that Mr. Park telling me, say, it is under the D&D of Parliament. Don't we know? Are you the only people who know law in Ghana? Ghana Parliament, me, I won't come to you and beg you for anything. The same way you will not come to me and beg me. So let's do our job. Mr. Park, I'm telling you, let's do our job. Motete Parliament one more friendship nonsense. Oh, let's not talk about this one. This one there, my friend in the opposite side, he's the one handling it. And I'm more selective politics in Parliament. People are working hard to save lives. Hypocrites. Mona mo drag mo party down. Some of you, the NDC MPs, you people. Into NPP for to mo bomb so we mu there. Some of you have no integrity. Some of you have no integrity. Work. How do I do to catch them? Bury your ego and your greed. All of you people. I say bury it. This is the time Ghana needs the NDC. This is the time Ghana needs to change this government. This is the time Ghana will only one chance to sustain our democracy. And your foolish egos. Now, Asa, this is my platform. I don't take a dime from anybody. Majority of you people, I have money than you, these MPs. I'm telling you. Majority of you, these MPs, maybe will catch them. And I don't envy your position. I respect your positions. Because you are there to represent the people. So I give you that respect. That is all. I respect you people because at least you are sacrificing to serve the people. But when you are in there, don't feel you are bigger than anybody. Mantina committees on KDD. Yan from committee so obenya skedidi. Who pay us 11,000. Yan from committee so obenya skedidi. Man pre committee ho obedidi. Masa mombra mo wase na mo ni monsom nipa no. Me se musika ya he. Mo peja mo beti o parliament. Now, Boateng, free SHS. Professor Frimpong Boateng Akasa or say, reviewing free SHS is a sensible thing to do. Mahmoud Bawumia kasa, the day he came to speak, said, 70,000 ideas, you know. When he got to free SHS, when to me use the word review, or say we are going to make it better. Ebi amono mutie Bawumia or a cunning guy or a criminal, he's eating his own words back. So I hear our video now. When he was speaking on air the free SHS, they know Bejira no one mansano. Bawumia you pretty cool and no mansa. I'm telling you, on my petition. No, yeah, and then no or see obe launching 70 and no. What kai ba kumpo? On sa on kai. Adiana Bawumia be no MPP communicators grand kai. So I didn't so be 70 vision was at the end no. MPP communicators and don't reduce gromon kai. Una de cro a concept. Bawumia be kasa for about 3 to 4 hours. Now Odu free SHS. He did not use the word review or say we will better it. Aboa. And Professor Bako ka MPP ho a omo yesi omo pese omo chinitum na Professor Frimpong Boateng case na kwezi saying Ghana Gabi Ochredakon any Ekufuado aban they want to suppress case asemoba na omo hu wo mu a no mo use court Gabi Ochredakon when you sue Professor Frimpong Boateng and a case ni emfre. This is what they do. This MPP they connive with some of the judiciary. And I'm going to tell you, not all judges in Ghana are bad. They are very good judges in Ghana. I won't lie to you. They don't care who is in front of them. They will be straight and they will deliver their job. The same way we have good judges in Ghana, they are terrible, corrupt judges in Ghana. Terrible. Like, they are judges in Ghana, we are corrupt, and they are very good, committed, honest judges. And so now some Ghana, Ekufuado Abawe, when they want to suppress the issue, when they want to gag people, Professor Frimpong Boateng did a report by Okase Ekufuado, Umbu Obusiafo, Kwekuba Komo, Osafuma Fomo, Kate Jewfo Amone Eye Galamse Ekunipa, Eye Charles B. Siu, Mirekuduka, Opon Kromamo, Amunomuya Galamse report ni, Menanam sector minister. A one a man for Tija, Kwekuba so he will come out and speak. Martin and Kabio. Kwekuba Galam say fucking. Okona ne bi no hwe good mercury mu a. Kwekuba so be release the statement to be and blah 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 and Frimpong Boateng will hear from me ever since there 1 year ni. Kwekuba ko oye Galam say. Gabi Ochredakon so continue City News. Oh, I'm going to make my lawyers there and there. We have taken Frimpong Boateng to court. Case in Afrebium Dabi, they suppress it. They use the court. So this Ekufuado government, they have used the court to destroy Ghana. Hey, corruption na ekoso Ghana nyina. Some part of the judiciary, they have helped corruption. Yantia na meka kire mo say the majority leader Afenyo Makin wedi eye pedophile ne girlfriend obi ex-wife eye ne girlfriend Selina oye djuma wo eyi Kofuru dia usadi and DVLA. Selina, ni nua bema eyi ne court dia to ono ne ex-husband ne ono anema enum ema mabebo audio. Afenyo Makin efa phone threaten gentleman na ne mba mum ya molesti omo no. Afenyo Makin ono fa phone. I played for you to listen. He threatened the gentleman. Osawie no and Osasman junior lawyer every ono Afenyo Makin the law firm say omonko enkwara ni school enko snatch enkwara na enko wia enkwara no and na chase anko for the call police station me botchere mo omo police station for ye busa mo say why na small omo say Afenyo Makin. Right after that the gentleman went to the GLC, the General Legal Counsel, the Chief Justice is the chairman. Echo report Afenyo Makin's conduct. The General Legal Council that is headed by the Chief Justice, what are they supposed to do? Because Afenyomakin, so he will not admit. So as far as Afenyomakin admitted at the General Legal Council that he committed that crime by hiring thugs in the name of national security to go threaten civilians, kids, 3 years, then he needs to do what? He needs to pay for his crime. The Chief Justice and those people at the General Legal Council said Afenyomakin and his younger lawyer or lower lawyer should just write an apology to the gentleman threatening some 3-year-old kids, their lives. Mabobodam. Kwasia we nam Ghana so honorable. What makes Afenyomakin honorable? Now those people who started making noise about say in Ukraine spiritually there be omo rights, akwara bi odi 50 or 60 or 12 years, I don't even know. Na mutiti radio so didi na tanaba na moa. I hope you didn't hear this. Mutiti Ghana nkwasi ade na yemu. Mukonya mo kutantan bi sha. Mubu obi aso wajimi. 3-year-old kid yede obi de court atoto akwara de num. Mutiti Ghana ha. And in Cranford de ba mudi mu jimi mu na mu kasa. You respect him and respect it because you lack common sense. You are foolish. Magia samna kentenso. 3-year-old girls were molested. Enkwara obi ayi ni court jeje e de ato akwara num. Ma bo video audio mamotie. Mu nyina mo mba na mo nanam krom ha. Mo hon fianfian na mo antumi anka oba asem 3 years. Wudi mirika ko kankran fo asem. Na kwasia bi te se Kwame Free Party radio so say obi a pedophile without any evidence. Me betena hanom. Me show court document. The guy admitting. Me show audios. Mwajimi. You are selective about what you have. And intina, the court, some of the judiciary, they are suppressing democracy. Corruption na eti atesewa Ghana. It is the judiciary, some of them. The judiciary, some of them, they are making corruption, the fight against corruption, difficult. And Madam Tokonu has disappointed everyone. She has even disappointed herself. Number Jane said Enini Yabua was the worst Chief Justice we ever seen. But Madam Tokonu has still not even passed 10%. See the court today. Today, cases are called. When cases are called depending on how the president feels. Like, Tiana easy, ekoye illegal activity by registering people in district offices. A man for court before the 11th. This woman Chief Justice ignored it, made the EC go do the illegality. Obi obe free case no. Obi the LGBTQ issue aba. Ne dia da hot wo ma yetuma kofa foforo aba say ene dia emergency. How kind of judicial system is this? So I will sit here and say the Ghana judiciary I'm not going to say that. There are good judges in Ghana. Good judges. Good lawyers. But let me tell you, the bad ones are plenty. And those are the ones that this president, this government is using. Those bad ones are the ones Gabimo, are the ones the president, are the ones the Chief Justice is allowing herself for the executive to use to destroy the fight against corruption. And over Ghana, baby, a corruption wapa in the judiciary. I'm not kidding you. Me say, in Ghana today, forget about the politicians. Politicians didn't say, oh, Bokro he will end up at the judiciary. And if he's able to pollute the judiciary, he's good. And intina, the NPP Ekufuado, they are more interested in plotting, putting judges that are political in positions. Because Omunim say, the masses are foolish. Yebe de keke. Sa emrano krachi eye ne hunipa na ye de ne ba eye ne representative na case ne so. Didn't you see Hunyuriga? Opuni case ne mo ehudi Hunyuriga ye. A whole judge who doubles as a chief sits in public to say, Mr. President, I'm campaigning for you, and that everybody should go and vote for Kufuado. He comes to sit in court and he starts to fight people in court. That is how we have lost the fight against corruption. The fight against corruption, it is not in parliament. The fight against corruption, problem, it is not in the civil service. They are there. But what makes them confident in still committing those crimes is because, especially those in the legislature, in the executive, those in government, civil service, they know that there are blocks that has been set for them that will protect them when they end up in court. So the fight against corruption, it is the judiciary. They should take majority of the blame. Nanketi, a former Auditor General takes Osafo Mafu to court, surcharge him, because it is the responsibility of the Auditor General to question government institutions after his audit, for them to write back to them to clarify on issues. Dumelivo and the audit service followed due process. At the end of the day, they came to realize, say, $1 million, that money has been paid, no job done. Auditor General was saying, give me documents to prove that these people really worked. And yet, Osafo Mafu de, or no Osafo Mafu yasa charging no, on what time Dumelivo did the court. And what happened? When Osafo Mafu went to court, Osafo Mafu won against the Auditor General. Who is pampering corruption? Who is making the fight against corruption difficult? It is the court. Inti memian now de bia Ekufuor Jimmy o Jimmy nyina he knows he has the protection of the court. And inti na ende every appointment we be make bia accord the court it looks like why. Ekufuor all that he's doing time obedi president na osro. When they came into power 2017, so we study omopa, they were not that vicious. They were thinking, how are we going to be vicious without the people coming after us? The people can talk. They know that we are like the British. Ye kasa. Ye need results biya. Ye be dede. Now, how do they save their asses? That is when he started his appointment. So he started building the blocks from the appeals court from the high court to the appeals court to the Supreme Court. You saw how the changes were quick. Well, we now set a trap in here now say or show me the real color of Ekufuor. I don't know, 2020 or Bonipa 82, ever seen there, nobody has raised the issue in court. The Chief Justice doesn't care. The General Legal Counsel, they don't care. So now, you can make the noise. At the end of the day, when you even drag him to the court, they have protection. So, Ghana problem today, it's in the judiciary, or courts. When you listen to the Ghana Bar Association, I saw my bottom. When you listen to the president of the Ghana Bar Association, I saw a test conference. When you listen to the president of the Ghana Bar Association, I saw a test conference. Like, you listen to that, like, are you people lawyers or you are junkies? How Ekufuor has been able to infiltrate Nianti Kromha and Ajiman, Opoku Ajiman, na Obey, the director of Ghana Legal Ghana Law School, Ghana Legal Education head, Opoku Ajiman. Sa Opoku Ajiman we call and Odinipa about 20 call Ghana Law School. A committee was set. The guy actually said at the committee hearing, major documents were said, the Chief Justice then, the Jubilee House, former judges, they gave him those people to slot into Ghana Law School without any qualification. So that's what I'm saying. Recently, in Kiyama and Ekufuor Opoku Ajiman, Maxwell Opoku Ajiman, and Ekufuor ye judge. That is how it is. It is the judiciary. It is the courts. Some of them are not helping. The fight against corruption. 52 billion Ghana cedis was missing right before election 2020. 52 billion. Sasi kind of unknown source yet Chrome ha ever seen there. If you carry somebody to court today, so Odi will be court and they will tell you, they will laugh at you because the person will walk. And it is not news again. It is no news. 2023, Gabi said will sue Professor Frimpong Boateng. How far with that? They gagged him. They used the court. They stopped the case. Everybody stopped discussing it. No media house. No journalist was able to ask. So we keep quiet. When are we going to call the case? The court will decide. Who is the head of the court? The woman who was appointed by Akufo-Addo. Who is Gabi to Akufo-Addo? He's a relative to Akufo-Addo. The woman who was appointed by Akufo-Addo, can she do things contrary to Akufo-Addo? No. So that case will sit there for 20 years. Frimpong Boateng cannot speak. Nobody can speak. The judiciary is helping corruption grow. So when you talk about corruption in Ghana, how are we going to fight corruption? If we tackle the judiciary, we are good. Because so be a government appointee, so be somebody in the legislature or in the executive, not only say the court is dangerous. When I get there, you will see how the system will straighten up. Let us work on the court. Let us clean it up. Let us make it right. Let us force it to get back to its integrity. Let us help the court to understand its job. Let us let the judges know they are taking an oath to serve Ghana, not to serve individuals. If we are able to make sure that arm of government is independent and has integrity, no government official will fool around. Because Emran Somu, say Auditor General Somu, say Shraj Somu, say Special Prosecutor Somu, and that is the system we need to build. And in America, for their building a system. It might not be the perfect system, but they know. Every politician, every citizen, everyone knows that you can beat the system, but by mistake now end up in court and you go to jail. So the probability of you going to jail when you go to court, it is 99%. But in Ghana, the probability of you going to jail when you enter court, it is 2%. Because when your party is in power, when you have influence, near Japan, a threatening judge. Were we not here? Or tonight radio, so tonight TV, so live can say, you judge, I will deal with you. What happened to the case? Chief Justice Eninia was Kennedy go. That is how corruption becomes strong. Let's forget about the legislature. We all submit to the court. The final arbiter. There's no problem. Asamsi Nancy Achema won't me ekodru menhia. Se anka na asemna edahono. Se anka menhia hemfo kasa omo hwa asem no without being political anka chairman won't me ki two no as chairman of MPP in the Ashanti region. Yeah. But because the court wasn't ready to judge Wontumi, the court found a way to let Wontumi walk. That is the problem. And I'm talking about Menshia court. You realize the matter wasn't looked at. Now they went after their own. So it is not about a politician. In America, Congressman Beatrimo, and I said Senator Beatrimo. At the America for through any court. That is the most serious thing on Musro. American too. American is not scared of a gun. American, you cannot just threaten him. American does not care whether you are pissed off or not. He's doing his job, He knows the right thing to do, he knows the wrong thing to do. The only thing an American is scared of is the court. You might go to court, you will not come back home again. That is where we need to tackle. This matter, where did it end? You get too excited easily. I don't hate the Chief Justice, no. But what I can tell you is the Chief Justice has not lived up to expectations. That's it. Today, the Chief Justice is more interested in touring regions and telling us her court in here than strengthening the court. There's a difference between opening infrastructure, the court infrastructure, and then strengthening the court, the principles, integrity, strengthening it. You can have two courts in Ghana. If they have integrity and they are a court that stands on its feet, you can still make sure Ghana emra ebeyejuma. Ubetuma si court apeti Ghana henyina. Said the judges you are posting around are not committed, are not faithful, are not democratic enough, can be bought. Those things you are building, you are just building hatchets for people to sit inside. You are building semi-detached for people to go and enjoy air conditions. So it's not about, sometimes when I hear the Chief Justice talk about this place needs court, it's fine, they need court. But the issue is, have you strengthened the court? Because when Edin Yabua was there, we all saw the court had broken down. And then when we are going, you go back, then you share the Chief Justice Obem Fufra. Has anything changed? No. That is the reality. I don't hate her. I love her. She's a Ghanaian. I'll be proud to see her sit amongst other judges around the world. And I'll say, hey, this is the Ghanaian Chief Justice. But is she doing what she has to do? No. Is she submitted to the executive? Yes. Is she making things go the way we expect the court to be independent enough to go? No. That is our problem. But at least when you study the system, you realize that the problem we have in Ghana, corruption fight now, it is in the court. Sexy don. That's what I could say. You don't know, judge say, I'm finding ya. You to be the prosecutor, to be the witness, ba. Nipa na oye autopsy so or the laptop called Germany and the kwayira will train mu. Inti yemabe that you sit there and the court is watching. She cases say what court are we supposed to deal with these cases? They are all sitting there. Ask yourself. We keep talking about fast track. We keep talking about we are adding sophisticated things to the court. The court is going to run 24/7. We are still marking time. We are still marking time. Nothing is going on. The court is still the same. Nothing is going on. We were thinking, Madam Tokonu or your bad, some drastic change. Nothing. The good judges are still good judges. The bad ones are becoming powerful. Today, when a judge is appointed or a lawyer is appointed to come to be vetted to become a judge, now I call on Facebook, now I call deleted your. Why? Why do you think they do that? Because they are political lawyers and judges. Because they don't even think far. Because they have been enshrined in political discourse, partisan politics. They even forget their profession. Into the moment you're like, yeah, but see a fro, also come back, echo clean damage, you know, and see where we are today. So let me tell you something. I wish if there's change in government, and this should not be a drastic or radical way. We see it around the nation, around the world, sorry. When you want to clean the judicial system up, we all have to come together and help clean it up. And this is not personal. It is not against a particular judge, a particular chief justice. It is about us coming to understand or coming to a realization that the court needs to be cleaned up. With all due respect, it's not every judge in Ghana and also a judge. It's a fact. The last time I was speaking to my wife, and it was about something. And one thing my wife said, because my wife, she follows Ghana politics a lot. She knows more. Majority of her Facebook notification are Ghana news outlets. Sometimes there are some stories I don't even hear. She tells me, Kevin, have you seen this one? She knows Ghana politics. My wife worked at Daily Graphic as a photojournalist. She walked through Daily Graphic all the way to Circle to meet me from work. We put Trotro to Ashalebuche. She knows how Ghana politics. She has sat in meetings with politicians who are talking. She's listened. She knows. Onya Green, when it comes to Ghana politics, no. She knows more of your politicians than you yourself. So don't sit there and say, I know sometimes can someone say, Kevin, wife, Betty. Oh no, the things you know, you have no idea. But there was one thing. I was doing a story, and Obusam say, when I came home, I was like, what were you guys talking? Normally when I go home, I get home, she's like, what was your show about today? Normally, a good wife, that's what they do. They'll always ask you, you know, was the show crucial today? Was it scandal? Was it, you know, you have to tell. And there was about Supreme Court something. And then my wife came and said, yes, it was recently when they say Ekufuado is appointing more judges to the High Court or something, appeals court, something. And I was just telling her, yeah, I was reading something. And I was saying, why do we need more judges, especially in the Supreme Court? And I was saying, so how many judges sit at a time? And I'm saying, I think 11. So, what? Okay, 11. Why do you need more? If you have 9, it's enough. If you have 11, it is enough. Why do you have 26 judges? And my wife was like, so the rest, what did they do? You can't tell me that you need more Supreme Court judges because there are more cases. No. That is why it is the Supreme Court. It sits at the right time and takes care of issues. So if there are 9 judges, America kakrake, they have only 9 judges. America hanyina. We are Ghana. Who are judges almost 50 something. Why? Why do you need it? There are some Supreme Court judges. They have visited the court, court, only twice a year. Why? And we keep appointing and appointing. We are wasting resource. And these judges who are the Supreme Court, some of them can come to appeals court and do a diligent job. Some of them can come to a high court. They can do diligent job. Why do we always make it look like, say, we need to load the court? Why do we need 23 people there? Why? Spending the taxpayers' money. America, Kakrakawe, only 9 Supreme Court judges. Yaba, election petition. How many judges were sitting throughout? 9 people. So why do we need 30 Supreme Court judges? Why do we need 23? Why do we need 20? Why do we need it? You have 9. One die, one come. One retires, one come. That's all. That's how it works everywhere. In America, when one retires, you put another one in. That is how you do it. Let the Supreme Court be unique. Don't let it be a school bus. And I say, like a daycare. Let it be unique. Let it be difficult to get there. Today, the Supreme Court has been so easy. Anybody can be a Supreme Court judge. This is a lifetime appointment. You don't make it easy. You don't just make anybody who goes to the High Court think I can become a Supreme Court judge. No. There are millions of judges in America. Only 1% even think about going to the Supreme Court of America. You know that? Yeah. It is not easy. We are not supposed to make it that easy. Today, Supreme Court is easy. Now see this. Now me come from Paul Boatiansem. Now Shadie. Mr. Adai, Obekasa. Now Papa we me catch them say Ghana bra ye brain na. Di he makabi he. The problem we have in Ghana, ma catch them. The so-called intellectuals. Papa we another serious tribal bigot. We, Matisse so far dance asokwa. Upe penyini total oyiyi nimpem akwa we. Everything about him is a lie. Onye professor. They forced us to believe and take this guy as a professor. Of Zimbabwe. Normal conference. And I'm saying, hey, you there everywhere you are there. Say, yeah, you know, hey, professor of event, and one about Ghana also a professor emeritus. This guy is not a professor. Now, and the Okasa or say, I was never notified of my exits as the GRA board chair. I was at home and saw that a new board has been constituted. It is the most disrespectful way of saying goodbye to any board. But this is Ghana. Professor Ade say, oh yeah, campaign, Papa we, Chamana John Mahama, AC, E-blocks around the nation. Ni krom adansia asokwa, santimemu. Oba santimemu, the whole Ghana, ehona E-blocks dosu pa. Panwe, or a teacher, or school, onim education, send ye tie. Onim, how important is it for a government to put up a school? Onim, what goes into building one block? Now, John Mahama in 2014, 15, 16, ACE blocks. Man, wait na TV, so say Mahama Jimmy, schools no sin wo wurem. Legon, ne wo wurem. Tech, ne wo wurem. At Presec, and I'm a wo wurem. Papa we, etina TV, so say Mahama Jimmy, Yamfe Kufuado Mra. Mahama Teni. Adena OC schools ewo communities and say school and embassy school in our one crying. Omo campaign is that Ghana for to try and they brought Ekufuado. Every single thing John Mahama and the NDC did from 2012 to 2016, these were the people sitting on TV every day saying it was wrong. Ayaloloba, it was wrong. Mahama Solvi Dumso, it was wrong. We were here the OC chip compounds. It was wrong. Mahama was building E-blocks. It was wrong. Mahama was expanding Temahabo. It was wrong. Mahama ye Kotoka. It was wrong. Mahama kokeje tia ko sea market. It was wrong. Osi Sewia. It was wrong. Osi Afari. It was wrong. Mahama ye Kotokraba. Mahama ye Pokwasi. Mahama Espredi or Mansio Mampong or ye Kumewu Hospital. Mahama ye. These people were like, no, we need change. And more. What change did you want? Change na mo penene ayedien. Because all the things that I've mentioned, if it was wrong and you people were not pleased, the change you were voting for, what was the change you wanted? Because if somebody builds school, builds hospitals, does roads, build all these things, and you say it is not something you need, now they could forward about what is the thing that you need? They could not tell us. They could forward about on in a obey board chair or Ghana Revenue Authority. Papa we. Tama Mahama Power, no say or independent scholar on it there will be in school. He does not need anything from government. This guy. 2012, 13, 14, not TV so. Nano say anoma. You know, me I'll build my schools and everybody knows because you say I mean I don't do politics and I don't do politics but John Mahama's administration and you know and me my school and TV so can kwasi some sa to I'm independent, you know, and me when I do my atutuntosio na non sanga se bola bed. Abansi san so GRA board no sure. So we Jimmy. Because na onyini obewu. O pesike guama ne ma na ne ma be ka che se kwasia o papa mbobra. GRA ba ya so onko hye GRA board din o ko hye ho na o gisika na se na o je ntampe. Na o gisika ne ntampe. GRA na o ko na esofudie. Ni etu esika ma no. GRA board does near man capre no jisika. They have fooled you people. To tuntosio anywhere you give him, not to tuntosio aquaway. I don't or you my Korean and Kofoko use to call him shimmy. Or Jabby to tuntosio or Kosher GRA board. I feel like I say, oh, board no codas, the Kufa the no codas no Giska crano, or Tifiano who says our board the Guno, a bo watarata. These are the political, the insects I talk about. You see, his language is going to change. The next 5-6 months, his language is going to change. He's going to start attacking the Kufuado. He will not attack Baumia. I know these old goons. These were born out of pain. They are premature kids. They were born out of pain. I know how they think. You do general hospital pro no da into multiple form kakra and sana into a pro. These guys are going to start again. Because of tribunal, he can never sit on TV and say Ghanaians should vote against the NPP. Want to mean that? Because upon all that is happening, on the school they go and then the school they see what they go. But you know why? Because the tribe reading the name before the conscience. Into the conscience, because only there. Now they did the name and the tribe catches a derby. And these people, in the end, Mama catch Ghana for. When people sit on TV, when people, oh, thank you very much, Mr. S. Let me show this. And son of Maka say, oh, me can't asem ato a year from Professor Adeso. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you. This is, where did it go? Okay. My team sent me for Wincham before we move forward, and I have to show it to you. This is Professor Ade, 2018. Mahama Day schools are useless. MPP ba power and almost static cast and 7. Or say the E-blocks under Mahama AC, they are wasteful from Pom Watting, a day. Sapapaya, Nana Hon Sanga se bola bedi, Aquawi. And Messi Aquawi, Ubetima catch and said, that a coup for the MPP, no, Obagaso, you know, and people don't know, and in Ghana, people just think that we Onimshi to Zero Soroko. This same guy. And the Orca say, I don't got 2 board or so, and the Apamano Yankanchi, no. He was Also a teacher near we school akwawe or catch a Ghana for say e-blocks no a waste a useless kotre. I know he can never sit on TV and say, you know something, I'm Ghanaian. Time and Mahama I was in my school no na say na minya and then they say na minya ain't as we sit here as an educationist vote against the NPP on to minya da ko bewu. Or yes ada ko be bewu ato atwene. Omo ya beifo. Anytime they be am catch young Ghanaians say nkofo betina TV so na Mr. P, all right. He was appointed in 2019 as the board chair of GRA. Thank you, Mr. S. Anytime they be am catch Ghana for say so sorry anopa. Now what the odo radio station be odo presenter be odo journalist be na otena TV so radio so na ostatika Ghana nsem oka Ghana nsem ok we nye na we mdo modi bone na we nka no kre na owie na we ntuma nka nkyerɛ wo say take this decision na oyakwasea. I'm telling you. Hey, also I know pakuti radio. No be better say me na me host. Me na me dean or your host or a Ghana ni. Obi a host show Ghana anopa bia ewie bia or a Ghana ni first before a host. Obi a TV so bia a host show auto petrol na auto na bi. Obi a TV so bia a host show economy no dollar na e 14 no onim. Dia ye fam dum so nyina ohu. Enti after the conversation nyina na what can be you know? Na say when to me and can't will say, you know something, this government is bad, and I believe this government should leave office. That person is a liar. Every host votes in Ghana. And I'm just saying, host to be all Ghana be a twaba. That means all the hosts, you know, they have a political party they like. It means they all have a political party they are affiliated to. In this queer pocky, at the TV so, at the Facebook, na or kema. At the end of the day, no, or twaba, or tomawine. Into Busahon, Nippana Ojana OTA, Mema Catchro, vote against the NPP. Or twaba, Toma NDC, because Mamwatia says John Mahama is better. Mamma who green book, that is my basis. And I'm not misleading you. I'm giving you facts. The fact that's making me tell you, say, Toma NDC, and Mahama. Sa girls in the boys will be to my radio, so Equia Pocky. Ombeka Safiti and Oped di Mre, NPP nye, NDC nye, Abua, you go to Mama, I'm him. On can't show the Cotoman if you send a party, no party, no idea, a good in the party in Yadie. They can never be bold. Yeah? Now, Tamaklo, every time he gets the opportunity, he speaks on Ghana politics. JJ Rollins Bada Nyawo Tamaklo was around. Kumi Preku demonstration, he was part of it. Nyawo Tamaklo is a staunch member of the NPP. JJ Koya Kufoba Nyawo Tamaklo was around. No NPP ni still. Kufo Koya Atamos Bana Nyawo Tamaklo was around. John Mahama by Nyawo Tamaklo was around. Ekufuado about Nyawo Tamaklo is still around. Nyawo Tamaklo is able to tell you to vote against the NPP. Why do you think he's able to do that? Busahon. Because one, Nyawo Tamaklo, he needs nothing from the NPP. He has built his own life. So, Anka Nyawo Tamaklo, because he's getting favors from the NPP, which is his own political party. That is why he's scared to even come out as an NPP person to say, this government is bad, vote against it. Nyawo Tamaklo is not taking any contract from the NPP. He does not owe the NPP anything. So Nyawo Tamaklo, if the NPP is doing well, what will make him come and say the NPP is not doing well? No. Because he's an NPP person. He will be proud. But for a staunch NPP person who, at the end of the day, spends on the NPP, tells you that took tier NPP, now to catch them say, Mahama be convinced you are with Jimmy. You are foolish. He's a founding member. Inti no crack can should tell you say inti san conformity to radio so sometimes you obi no better makasa bebre and they start JJ Rollins aban and they bedu kofo papa kofo and we okay can send bebre and we die hwamo and we mu die oh ya de kakra and free SHS MPP aya de a bi wano e na ka che omo to my MPP omo nim say the moment o metina TV so bi wano so to my MPP obi abehu so omo yakwasea Because the people are watching. They live in the economy. They live in the difficult economy. And it is so difficult for you to hear of late. A journalist sit on radio to emphatically tell you to MPP. You know why? Because the party no. Because on him say on to me be na non kan kire say to NPP. On to me yada. That is the problem. Now also we are journalists. Also we are journalists. You are basically an independent-minded person. You do your research, you speak on the research. But before being a journalist, you were Ghanaian. Mumbawa school. And a journalist for you know Mumbawa SS and Amibwa. Some of you Mumbawa primary, Mumbawa private schools. Majority of you more car, motor fuel. Majority of you more yere krako kwanso, so you know how the dollar is moving. Majority of you muti krum insuo ma muhu, mo amotete Accra, insuo mfa mutap 3 months, you know. So why would it be so difficult for you to sit on TV to say, I think this government has failed? And that I believe Ghanaians should make the right decision by voting them out. What makes you a bad journalist? Unless maybe I want to know unim say they support the other side. Now I'm sure I did. Henry Corti. Big man. Henry Corti. Henry Corti so a few years ago. Henry Corti. Henry Corti said 2020 polls. Mr. P, get me Lord Comey, the guy they shot. Election 2020, Lord Comey's bodyguard, the story, the court story, the guy they shot, get me all that. 2024 polls, we will go after anyone who incites violence. Henry Corti, on to me press up 4. Henry Corti said, 2024, they will go after anybody who incites violence. Or say 2024. Well, be why you saw didn't talk about Ghana on Henry Corti no 1-on-1 or the begu so. Henry Corti on to me press up 3. Opa young but national television so many mienu. Made them sabako or no decision in some and then the 9-4, the 9-2. On use 4 and use 1. Henry Corti on to me press up 3. Henry Corti cannot. And you see, when you hear men who are supposed to be responsible, who are supposed to be seen as different, who are supposed to carry a little bit of respect, because of politics, throw that integrity into the bin and try to make people think, say, we are foolish. That is what I hate. I'll say this again. I have sat on my platform. I've sat on my platform to applaud Henry Corti. I will never run away from it. And I will never sit here and say that gesture from Henry Corti, those times, cleaning Accra as the regional minister, the bold initiative he took, even his party at the end of the day turned against him. No, I will never sit anywhere else and say that thing Henry Corti did, it wasn't right. It was right. He really led a good campaign. But the next time on TV, so I applauded and said, this gentleman, he's proven. Say, at least some people want to take bold decisions. His own party came after him. He also halfway got power drunk. He started to misbehave. He did not really want to go or stick within the law. He started doing things he was not supposed to do. Now, for Henry Corti to sit on TV, to sit with the police, Dampare, to tell Ghana for, as the interior minister say, anybody who incites the public, they are going to come after the person. It shows clearly, say, Henry Corti, He is not somebody I was in crime for who is say or you crying or don't cry for. I'm telling you. 2020 elections. This is what happened in the Greater Accra region where Henry Kote is from. This happened, and when this incident happened, Henry Kote was the regional minister. Victims of Ablekuma Central Coalition Center shooting dies from wounds. Your boy in Krainitu. Pay, election day. Henry Kote's party was leading. His friend, his party colleague, Lord Comey, his constituency, they were losing. Henry Kote, technically at that point, was the commander-in-chief of Greater Accra. Till date, Henry Kote did not take any step to apprehend and make sure, even if those who did that crime, who committed a crime, have been arrested, he did not even follow up as a sign that we are in crime for, and nobody behind politics can kill Nkraini. Till date, he has even refused to sit in public to talk about people who were shot or Ghanaian who were shot at Ablekuma. He sees no evil, hears no evil. Henry Kote turns around to come tell Ghana for say, now he's the interior minister. In 2024, where Obeye Keno Onubedi, his own brother, who is a Ga, lives in Accra, was killed. Henry Kote did not care. These are the realities. I don't hate anybody. I am letting you understand the kind of people who are leading you today. It is their personal interests. They don't care about you who will be killed. As far as who will know Ebema Omo party at power, they are fine. Ablekuma South, Ayawaso West Wagon. That time, Henry Kote was the regional minister. He refused to speak on it. A young man with a family was shot by Lord Comey's bodyguard. Case na kusi saying. And Nkraini and there was Sabatina TV so catch them say, if anybody misbehaves, we have a wound, we need to do what? Try and solve that problem. There's a wound. We need to dress. We need to all come together and know that these people who committed this crime or these crimes, I'm talking about, they are brought to book. A crow or there are wounds we need to solve. Dampare basically led a group of police criminals. You will say at that time he wasn't the IGP. So about Roberto Docket. Somebody going to say, oh, time ana ya bonko for eto Ayawaso West wa a Techiman South. Dampare wasn't the IGP. The question is, Dampare ba and wa meto Docket. He came to meet Docket. The Ghana Police Service, the investigations department, when they take office, whatever they go to meet, do they act on it? Yes, they act on it. So what has Dampare done about Ayawaso West Wagon, about Techiman South? Especially the men we saw in the video were men who were dressed in Ghana police uniform. What are you telling me? Where Jimmy? So I'm asking Henry Kote, you have forgotten how your brother was killed by your own party. You have forgotten how in Accra, Ablekuma, a Ghanaian who you were overseeing was shot during elections. You have refused to speak on it because it will go against your party. You the same person, you are telling us that you don't want people to intimidate. Do you think those people who lost their family member will come into election 2020 folding their arms? When you, Henry Kote, you cross them, they'll kill you. Because the pain is still in their hearts. This is the funeral rites of the gentleman who was killed.
Friends and family members of 30-year-old Ibrahim Abbas gathered at the Town Council Line Football Park to pay their last respects to their friend, brother and son. He was, however, buried on Wednesday, December 16, soon after he was pronounced dead at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. In line with Islamic law, some members of the National Democratic Congress joined the family to bid farewell to Ibrahim Abbas. In attendance was former President John Dramani Mahama, Deputy General Secretary of the party Peter Boamo Tokuno, and the party's national chairman Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, amongst others. The NDC called on the IGP and the head of the Military High Command to institute investigations into the killing of Ibrahim Abbas and the 5 others who lost their lives as a result of the pockets of violence that characterized the 2020 general elections.
We believe that the government ought to be sensitive to the very people that they want to lead. During the elections, we complain about strange people who we found in military apparel, because I have worked with military men, and our director of operations, Colonel Bebrulate, who led the 64 Infantry Brigade Regiment, indicated to me that in the military they don't have beard and earring wearing military officers or men. But in this election, we saw bearded military people. We don't know where they come from. And therefore, we are calling on the Military High Command and the IGP to, as a matter of urgency, institute investigation into the cause of death of these innocent Ghanaians and bring the perpetrators to book, because no one is above the law in this country.
The family, who said no official from the government had visited them since the incident, expressed gratitude to the National Democratic Congress and John Dramani Mahama for coming to mourn with them.
I keep telling you, Henry Koto Tiakrao, he didn't go there. Because his party shot the gentleman. Henry Koto, the MPP, they see that gentleman, 10-year boy. But do you think if it was Henry Koto's daughter who was shot, do you think Henry Koto would be sitting comfortably to say nobody should incite? He would have made sure the person who shot his daughter is brought to book. The man who shot the gentleman is Lord Come's bodyguard, this guy. What has happened to the case?
You are playing on your own intelligence.
You, Mati.
Central, the constituency. Obi, your friend Kola, you knew no branch, your friend Kola, your Lord Come bodyguard. I be shoot to a man for a journalist, a police officer. One police officer, friend, and next thing. What the hospitals is here. Police officer 4, UC officer 1, a 2 pooling agents, and a 1 a journalist. What police is able to shoot police for a year, almost a camera. A branch and Mino Casa, a young man in now. Omu goes with Bacon and Nazi. Ni dope in the 25, a blue center, me and the constituency attend and make a clue. Call on them to minimum.
It is a police if we giant.
Journalist Jimmy. On the case now goes saying, oh, you see a channel. You see Lord Come, you see the bodyguard, Kola, Obia Nimuno, or Trito Body Patrimu Tukuno. Case now goes saying, I could record to. I could record to, I was saying, this is how it happened. I could record to, court is saying.
During the collation of the 2020 general election results on December 8 at the Ablekuma Central Collation Center, Collins Kweku, whose lawyers claim was performing his duties as a national security operative, fired gunshots at the center. In his statement presented at the court on December 17, it emerged that Collins fired the gun indiscriminately into the crowd upon seeing someone remove a taser during the collation. A journalist, Pius Quenin Asiedu, of Newswatch Ghana online portal, was shot in the leg at the center alongside other victims. The accused person also sustained injuries in the process. When he was held before the court on December 17, he pleaded not guilty to 6 charges leveled against him. The charges include causing of unlawful harm and the use of unlawful weapon. He was denied bail by the court. At the court on December 29, the judge did not show up. Hence, The case was adjourned by the registrar to December 31, 2020. Meanwhile, the editor for the Newswatch Ghana online portal, Robert Delama Wenyaga, tells City News the victim has been discharged from the hospital.
As it stands now, Collins Kwaku alias Kola, who is the accused, is currently, we are told, is currently in police custody. And so we've been coming to court, and it's quite unfortunate. The last two occasions we were in court, we were told that the judge is indisposed and he has not been available. And so the case had been adjourned. Today we're in court, and we heard that the judge is still indisposed and we should wait for a while. After a very long wait, we were finally informed that the case would, our lawyers were actually invited by the registrar to be engaged to see what could be done in terms of taking a decision around the issue. But we were just informed in court that the case has been adjourned to the 31st of December. Pius Isiudu Quenin, who is our reporter, who unfortunately was involved in the incident, by God's grace, is doing quite well. I am happy to inform all the good people who have been praying for him and showing him love that he was discharged on the eve of Christmas, that is the 24th of Christmas.
You see, when you listen, when the case got to the court, it disappeared. The judge did not come. The second time, when the judge did not come, that is where the problem is. I keep telling you people, corruption fight, it should start from the top, the courts. Sa kola na obo tuo no yekoduru court a judge ne ma. Me ne won etua judge ne ka wo. Ye ne ye de sika to ka ama no. Ye ne ya rent dan ama no. Ye ne ye hwe ne ma o school, ye hwe ne yire. On betena se keke don tie na on judge no so o ma. Sa case that go say 2020. Hwe dipa celebrating the matters of our democracy. This is Ablekuma Central Mosque no mo ye no ho. Etu kan wabu nyina 10 yetia Henry Cote or Yankrani. What kind of words do you want me to use at Henry Cote? Obega se mi muadie. Will you say I don't respect him? He has lived in Accra all his life. Does he care about this? He has ignored this. The Kola guy, court Nukodru case, Nakosi saying, how far with the Kola case? Mr. P, let me know how far with this case. The last time they went to court, look for it and let me see. Case Nakodru court, a whole and a corruption the war. Let's not get it twisted. Ghana's problem is the courts. Mena make cultural politicians through courts. But the court doesn't have integrity. That girl in the hijab, small girl, she was murdered. Body to Okuno. 2020. More short memories. More. And 99 people before Jimmy Mono. Young girl, a little girl. Did you hear any of these so-called Imam TTTVs, newscasters to come out to say a young girl was killed? They don't care. They don't care. This is what women do so that men like us can support. But they would rather protect a criminal politician and prostrate our problem. A stupid old man, I don't know, defend their videos and they have nothing left. These girls, some of them, these ladies on TV calling themselves celebrities, and we are there. They have nothing. Integrity, they don't have it. Because if you visit 10, 7, 8, 20 men on their phone, their naked videos are on their phones. They cannot even speak. They can't speak for the girl child. They cannot do anything. This girl was supposed to live under NPP. There are people in Accra, Ablekuma, I'm going to campaign for NPP. What you think? Can and kwasia pencil mook na moshe pencil mook. Oko Edia Sweden, Ajantra for Oko Hollanda, Red Light District, Obi na boxing. And yasha pencil book. Monanam Ghana and Kwasia pencil book na pon, Poduna Moya on Kofo, Awari Asinen Kofo them. Mundimunyansa. So the Ghanaian man does not respect you people. Because a woman answer pencil girls. Pencil. The women, the girls, the ladies cannot speak for themselves again. So all these people died. Intimibusa Henry Korte. And it's a simple question to Henry Korte. Does he know about these things? As an interior minister, has he even decided or thought of going down to make sure those people who committed these murders are brought to book? No, because they are his party members. So Henry Korte is a joker. Henry Korte is not a typical guy who thinks about guns. Henry Korte is selfish. And I just want to ask you, Henry Korte, if these kids, one of them were your kid, what would you have done? Would you have come sit here today to tell us nobody should incite? Who incited against who? Who had guns? All these people who were shot, none of them had even stone. Your own party people sent murderers to murder these people. As a Ghan, you don't care. You are sitting there telling Ghanaians, today I am an interior minister, so nobody should incite. Next time, the bullet might be blind. Next time, the people they will send to Ablekuma, to Accra police areas, the bullet might be blind. It might not find the NDC person. The bullet might be dumb. The bullet might have maybe the bullet may lose its target. The bullet might end up at your doorstep. Those people who died at Apiati, they woke up in the morning, they prayed to their God. Even though they didn't have money, they're appreciative of just having life. Their kids were bathing to go to school. Their mothers, their women, they were trying to sell something small. They were appreciative of the life they were living at Apiati. They were Christians like you and I. They were Muslims like you and I. They believed in the same God you believed in. They also wished that they would build a life for themselves and their kids. They wish that their
Ghana, a peaceful country and a beacon of democracy in its fourth republic, has had violent free elections and transitioned power peacefully without any unrest or civil strife. This has become effortlessly possible because of the peace-loving leaders Ghanaians have successfully elected to lead them. President Kufuor in 2007 perfectly described the attributes of the type of person to lead Ghanaians at all times.
So anybody who is always full of tension and fighting and that sort of thing, we have to be careful about. Whether when the power is given to this person to lead us, he's the type with the experience and with all due respect, the wisdom to be able to keep the country united, to secure the nation, to gain the respect of the forces, the military, the police, the chiefs. Look out for that, because we know the history. Some people have been given power only to lose it just like that. We don't want that.
Even so, this peaceful and beautiful country was handed to Nana Akufo-Addo on the 7th January 2017 as president to lead for 4 years. Many people had reservations about his violent nature, which may have been well hidden from the public, but not from those who knew him best. Mr. Kofi Kumsen, a close friend of President Nana Addo, bluntly stated,
I can't entrust Ghana into the hands of Nana Akufo-Addo. I can't sleep. It's not safe. It's not safe. And I believe that.
Then there's Maxwell Kofi-Juma.
He will be a terrible president.
President Nana Addo's violent nature became immediately apparent as a warlord sponsoring his party hoodlums to attack innocent citizens and public officers alike. as was seen with the beating of ASP Nanka Bruce at the presidency in front of a paralyzed security on the 9th January 2017, just 2 days after Nana Addo had been sworn in as president. President Nana Addo surrounded himself with hoodlums as bodyguards and endorsed vigilante groups such as Invincible Force and Delta Force. Members of these vigilante groups had free rein to attack anyone who was not a member of the president's political party. They went on a rampage, causing mayhem and atrocities on anyone who disagreed with or criticized Nana Addo's government. President Nana Addo's own appointee, the Ashanti Regional Security Coordinator, was heckled, manhandled, and dragged from out of his office like a rat. Not even our courts were spared by these hoodlums. They vandalized court proceedings and broke free fellow members from judicial justice while attacking the sitting judge in the process. The Ayawaso West Wagon by-election was President Nana Addo's first test of leadership for peaceful elections in the country. Instead, a battalion of his party hoodlums, dressed in SWAT uniforms and armed with lethal weapons, were discharged to visit mayhem and brutalities on innocent citizens who were simply exercising their constitutional right to vote. The aim of these hoodlums was primarily to intimidate voters in the opponent's stronghold and to prevent a free and fair elections. They fired several rounds of gunshots in and around a polling center targeted at Ghanaians, which led to a bloodbath just for a by-election. All this happened under the explicit and tacit approval of President Nana Addo. These barbarisms happened without a single condemnation from the president. He immediately flew out of the country to attend a concert, leaving bloodied victims to their fate. He gleefully ignored the recommendations of the Ayawaso West Wagon Commission of Inquiry report by issuing a white paper to whitewash these crimes against Ghanaians. Otumfuo Osei Tutu II advised sternly, and I quote, "Elections with integrity mean the electoral contest, both in their preparation and their conduct, must be free and fair and not disfigured by political motivated violence. They must take place on a level playing field with parties and candidates able to campaign to put their case across and the electorate free to cast their votes without fear or intimidation." President Nana Addo sat in front of the Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II and jokingly lamented without any apology or remorse, saying in part, "I will not ignore such issues. The law applies to everyone in Ghana. I know it is of concern to you, but do not worry. We will ensure that everything is resolved." My fellow Ghanaians, has this been resolved? Have things been resolved as the president promised Otumfuo? Has Nana Addo disbanded these vigilante groups? Did we not in fact see these hoodlums on rampage again in Ketu South, Banda, and elsewhere in the just ended new voter compilation exercise?
Live channel.
always sang the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland, Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity, with our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore.
You are still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. We are live on TV, we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube. All right, so there's one thing we need to talk about. It's got to do with the NPP in Yendi. There's been this news. Say a year Yendi primaries na a course, no, the NPP in the CA. And the news is that the NPP tonight, they have come out to say a year. The competition, the elections now, of course, so the northern region, Aliu Mahama and Ewini elections, Now they have given reasons. Omujina swa almost say Aliu Mahama na yemfa sa elections, Emano Yendi. Now the reason why I think this is very important and important say yebek kind story ama Yendi for atiasie say what the NPP has done today. I justify everything that we have been saying on this platform. Say, the NPP, they have never taken the people of Yendi serious. They have never respected the Yendi people. That is why during Kufuor's time, the greatest king, Yendi, Yana, they technically made sure, say, they took him out before. We all saw what happened during the NPP primaries. Right after the primaries, and during the primaries, we all saw the incident Emma Aliu Mahama and then the lady or contested Aliu Mahama Yendi, the whole process was halted. It came to an abrupt end because at the end of the day, they were not able to count all the ballots to decide who won the Yendi parliamentary candidature. Or candidature, I don't know. Now, the question here is, say, and the MPP Ababontene Abekatre say, Eye Aliu Mahama ena Ewini Eye Yendi seat, and I say primaries, as the parliamentary candidate. What does it tell you the people are more Yendi? What signal does it send to you the people? You call yourselves, we are supporters of the NPP. Because we were here, and I say we were here, it was right after the Yendi elections, and at the Electoral Commission, Eba Abontene, Ebekatre say, and let me show this before. Now, this is the incident see ewe Yendia, Ema primaries into Miambaso, young kind bibia. We all saw it on video. The constituency, everybody was there. During the counting, Aliu Mahama boys, say Aliu Mahama was losing, they actually went there and they caused chaos. In fact, there was an EC official who was basically trying to steal the counting in favor of the Aliu Mahama. So you realize, say, it was actually a plot for Aliu Mahama by the NPP to win that seat illegally. Now, if the NPP is a political party, they believe in democracy. Kebi in the party itself. I don't think, sir, what happened at Yendi on that day, no political party on this planet will come out one day and say, from what we witnessed, from what I'm about to show you, this individual won, hands down, the elections are, of course, we Yendi. So this is what actually transpired. And I think majority of you guys have seen the video already. This was when the election ended, the voting ended, and they started counting the ballot. Aliu Mahama, his thugs went there because they got the notice that said the lady was basically winning. They went there to nullify, cause chaos, and destroy the whole process.
Ballot papers
na me also mo sesa bibi wo fam ho dem na ma sesa na ballot papers no mo sesa
ballot papers no mo hwimpri abato committee for ho no eno na chete individual manfo eguso mo sesa no ballot papers mo hwimpri abato committee for ho no so mo kinkan bio no eno na chete manfo eguso a mo sesa no tete bambo adwuma for so ye bi ebitu ye page ye kiri grants wo obi e pe ba bi di ni sra fa se be ya enko ba se bi obi da attack wa na to bi betumi ayobi
ye wo se da branch bi emunumunu mo former police for page na ono den na ye no
wono so apato ni a ono na chete almost suspecting in city at omu shim papers ni nyina efudi ni nsem a omo ase etiti bo no ntita abranche no na chete yetumi ade hu ekonyini ababia
abranche na den na ye ni ntia na odafam
tell almost at no so say almost with that or you be e wo the bottom no and then edita and some nyina ba ya tete broni sa almost the two from nyina e ka say almost pebu mbokura dia boniti na nso apolisi for duru ho nti almost atumi agena almost ede ne ko share ne kem almost kem
Confusion come. Oh, Charlie. Sure, confusion. An electoral officer. Kopigi abipata balos mbalabo.
So this is basically what transpired. In Sanyuma, we see on the day of counting, no, we have all seen what actually happened. Nipana another institution na eco organize elections, no, the Electoral Commission, no. Right after what happened, no, they issued a statement. And also to say elections na NPP for no organize it. Omo they oversee the Electoral Commission. Omo we said we na confusion we see omo also omo kind na obo ballot papers and kind no. The Electoral Commission released a statement to say NPP primaries, no winner declared in Yendi contest. The Electoral Commission can say we nya people be and kind. There were no documents to read to say we nya we and a we nya we. These are the organizers of the elections, the Electoral Commission. Omo bar out to officially tell the world we could not declare anybody because there was nothing to count. From the video I showed you, that is what happened. Our NPP primaries, our Yendi. The Electoral Commission went ahead to release a full statement. And Omakachi Ghana for said that election should be conducted again because from what they witnessed, there was no winner. Between Aliu Mahama, who is coming from Bawumia Ekufuado camp, and the lady. But now NPP Ayomajuni say, if even they have to kill to keep Aliu Mahama as the parliamentary candidate of Yendi, no, representing NPP, they will kill. So they go to Yendi, and when they go to Yendi, they beat the Yendi people now, who they are expecting to vote for them, no. At the end of the day, no elections, no day, and to me are and the end yet yeah NPP for say through their general secretary. Almost say almost declare elections no at Yama Aliu Mahama. They have sat down with the elders of the party. With the elders of the party, Kofo included, Hakman Owusu Ajiman, Efremo Pare, the elders of the Mike Okwe, they have sat down to think from all that we saw. This is a party that is supposed to be a party that believes in democracy and believes in a democratic process. This is the MPP Omokache, so where the Omuji Kebima Min Kebindi, where your internal elections, where you're against NDCU, where you're internal. And if a party is not built out of hooliganism, if it is not built out of a tribe, it is not built out of murder, which political party will see this and come out and say the elders in the party who are wise, at the end of the day, decided to suppress democracy to force somebody to represent the NPP at Yendi? It means the NPP as a political party, they don't respect the people of Yendi. They will sit in Accra and decide for them who to rule them. Even if they don't want Aliu Mahama, Akufo-Addo and Bawumia will sit in Accra and decide who leads the people of Yendi when it comes to the NPP. My message is going to be very short. Now, so read the NPP for reasons. I'm say Aliu Mahama should or won the elections we all saw on TV. So read there. You realize, say, so you're Ghana ni now per Ghana year. You don't have to go close to this party called NPP. So now say opesa Ghana ekura omaya yaji kebima minti NGBDia. You should not walk to the ballot to vote for the NPP. Not just a wo ompe omani ye. Because they have exhibited clear evidence of arrogance. They have exhibited clear evidence they don't believe in democracy. They are happy today. They are known as a party that murders people for power. They have basically put icing on the cake. Amankofo who say the NPP you see today is not the NPP you think it was. This NPP is a murdering machine. They basically sit and confirm. They endorse hooliganism. They endorse these kinds of things in a party, in local election. Omwankasa party. Now, when you read the document, this is what it says. Resolution of National Executive Committee on Parliamentary Primaries Outstanding Constituencies. The New Patriotic Party, NPP, at its National Executive Committee meeting held on Tuesday, April 9th, 2024, passed the following resolutions in respect of the party's parliamentary primaries in the 5 outstanding constituencies in accordance with Article 12 of the party's constitution. 1. La Dade Kotopon, that's not what we are looking for. 2. Akan constituency, that's not what we are looking for. Aguna West, we are not looking for that. Ejoso constituency, we are not looking for that. Yendi constituency, that is the last one. And what reason did they give? They said the National Executive Committee has confirmed Honorable Farouk Aliu Mahama as the party's parliamentary candidate for the constituency. That's it. That's all. This was the reason they gave. No reason. And I have heard say, the lady now or contesting Aliu Mahama, no, they have told her that Aliu Mahama should pay her money for her to sit back. And she's willing to take the money. So all the people who are following this lady, no, at this point, the lady is also throwing people under the bus. Aliu Mahama and MP before catch a lady, they say, even though she won, they want to give her huge money for her to stay away. So all the people at Yendi who were dying for this woman, the woman doesn't care. This is the NPP. They woke up one morning and said, fuck this woman, what damn. They sat in Accra and took a decision for Yendi Fono because the NPP as a political party, they have always used you, the Northerners, some of you, they use you for power. And this is a typical example of NPP playbook. Do you think this decision they have taken, they will take the same decision if this had happened at Ejiso? No. If this had happened at their stronghold, no. They will not do it because they respect their clans. They respect their shanties than you, the Yendi, the Northerners. They see you people as people who cannot make decisions for yourselves. So they will sit in Accra, give no reason, and tell you that the Aliu Mahama guy who is a criminal should still be your leader. Because the idea is the party today does not believe in democracy. The lady has released a statement. And let us read the statement from the lady. Because my source told me that this lady negotiated. Now, Yendi, the woman, after this release came out, this is the statement from the lady. It will tell you that this party is for the highest bidder. They are selling the party. Yankai many statement, you know. The lady who contested Aliu Mahama so a release statement after the party came out. For immediate release, 090424, that's today's date. I have noted with surprise and sadness the decision of the NEC of our party to declare my opponent Alhaji Farouk Aliu Mahama the parliamentary candidate for the 2024 parliamentary elections for the Yendi constituency. I strongly disagree with this decision, but in the supreme interest of the party, she's taking the money. They offered her over $400,000. She has taken it. What will statement be released? Or say, I have noted with surprise and sadness the decision of NEC of our party to declare my opponent, Alhaji Farouk Aliu Mahama, the parliamentary candidate for the 2024 parliamentary elections for the Yendi constituency. Or see, Mati say party no one crying. Emma de munyina mu hu TV so aye bronco for 30 people mu party no me sorry na omo say omo de eye seat no ana say sorry omo de eye de eye win no ama Aliu Mahama na ono kra ne ho adwiri no na muntie de okan or say I strongly disagree or say on de on peneso muntie aha na eye technicalities ni be mu no some wejimi. I keep telling the people of Yendi, you need to show the NPP. You need to teach them a lesson. If you people don't do that, they will see you people as fools. They will treat you as fools, like fools, because they have done it for a long time, and you people have always you have fell for it every single day. You fall for it. So they are doing this today. They are not pest. It's not a big deal for them. They don't respect you and your chiefs. They don't respect you and your opinion leaders. This is what the woman is saying. I strongly disagree with this decision, but in the supreme interest of the party, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the presidential candidate of the party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and all well-meaning members of our esteemed party, I respect the party's decision. Close to $500,000. I say, I didn't hear so anyone who went to that place, if you were shot, would have been shot for nothing. So Jimmy. Now you see how they are using you the Northerners. You see, if anybody had been shot that day, you'd have been shot for nothing. You say, I'm going to fight for this woman. This woman is an MPP or the party. The woman does not care about the party. It is money. The money. The money under the table. Or so, because ordinary to Akufo-Addo enim, ordinary to Bawumia enim, into Ajiatum. So with Jimmy Mo. Now you are hearing. So she does not care. One for an important on one call for almost sacrifice of life. This woman is a greedy woman, dangerous woman. She is not different from Aliu Mahama. She has chosen money over lives and integrity. This woman does not respect the opinion leaders and the chiefs who sat and said, our daughter, go and contest in God's name. Who prayed for her. She does not care. She shits on them. She needs money. All that she was doing wasn't to come serve Ghana. All that she was doing was to make money. She has been given the $500,000. She has taken it. Intendano, or see because of the same Ekufuado, or see because of the same Baumia who are in Accra taking decisions for Yendi Fono, because of them. The people who have destroyed the party, the people who sent thugs to Yendi to come and destroy Onuwino, or just uncle for any BM to say, I'm not going to contest Ali Muhammad Fa or my business. She has taken $500,000. Let me state for the records that I was not treated fairly. You, the same person, you have accepted this. Ofui, then you turn around to say you want to state this. You have not been treated fairly. You are foolish. You, the same person, you are praising Ekufuado. You are praising the party that is supposed to believe in democracy. You are saying you have admitted crime. You have admitted that they have done a crime. They have committed a crime. And as a political party, you are in support of the crime they have committed. And you turn around to foolishly tell us you disagree. And that let me state for the record that I was not treated fairly. And the party did not follow the rule of natural justice. That said, I remain thankful to the delegate Kwasiakika. If you believe and you love the people who genuinely came out to vote for you, you will tell the party, because I believe in democracy, I will stand as an independent and win this seat for the Yendi people. But on yet, because she sees the Yendi people as foolish. This woman. Oh, we Yendi young boys, young men, Jimmy, she has gone to sign a deal. When you deal, you people will still be poor. You people will still be taking Maggi cubes. They will be giving you salt. Ali Muhammad will bring rice. He will bring Maggi cube. He will come and win. Because you people, some of you are foolish. They have trained your brains. The woman is rich at your expense. The woman is so rich at your expense. And that is what I keep telling our northern brothers and sisters. The NPP will keep playing you people because they don't respect you people. After this short break, I'll pick calls 5-6 minutes and end today's show. Gim. Where do we go?
We've always sung the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity, with our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore. We've always sung the first stanza of our national anthem, which asks for God's blessing on our homeland, Ghana. And it enjoins us to resist oppressors' rule. Many have not taken the time to observe the second stanza of our national anthem, and the lyrics bear reflection. It says, "Hail to thy name, O Ghana. To thee we make our solemn vow, steadfast to build together a nation strong in unity, with our gifts of mind and strength of arm, whether night or day, in mist or storm, in every need, whatever the call may be, to serve thee, Ghana, now and forevermore." This stanza calls for a nation strong in unity and enjoins us with our gift of mind and strength of arm to serve our motherland, Ghana, now and forevermore.
So, this lady we're talking about, Anna Mekanasem, someone say, "Oh no, and the CEO of Maslock." She has money. She does not care about the Yendi people. Oh, she be a Yendi, why koko? A whole thing, no roads, nothing. She is the CEO of Maslock. This lady, she has made millions. They have given her a contract. So you people, they'll come again 2024 and give you chicken feed. They'll give you Maggie cube, dawa dawa. They will give you 1 cup of rice, maize, and they'll treat you like animals. And you go and queue and vote for them. They'll put in your head, Aliu Mahama's father used to be MPP. They will treat you like slaves. When you're hungry and you get on a truck and you get to Kumasi, they will tell you, we need to inject you before you become human. This is the reality. They are keeping you people up there poor. Your own people, your own brothers and sisters have joined them and they are treating you people like slaves. This woman, she's at Maslock. Do you know the amount of money she shared during the elections? You have no idea. She does not care. And Aliu Mahama is the worst. So what do you do at this point? Are you going to foolishly still stick with them or show them that you are not foolish? You have to think about this. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Yes, Obi, 30 seconds, please. Yeah. And the end BBC Yendi. Mepacho, go ahead. Mobi and Damasi, Momi and Kasa. Go ahead.
Okay. The mechanic say Ghana no you problem because nanam ne nipa be for boys be for nenam. Almost say be a kind ya politics you want me ya. And I'm going to be discussed them and send me ya make this can. But say me share. Let's say me decision I take say oh I say me trouble my this then this discuss them there. Me jea me trauma but say be anya me pe say me di MPP for sika because me trouble ma no discuss them say me ko trouble no me ya. E no nkyere say me ko trouble no e de ma wo mo. Aso mo ka chem so mo de obi o discuss be bia no ombeji ombeto aba na ma wo mo. Ana mbu say om say aso ankwa ya de a bacha mo Ghana.
Efa constituency bay area bay.
Me pacho me wo Tafo Eastern region Tafo. Asema boys in Ghana say omo de say omo ba na bi nipa na ben 1 million kwa na obeje okona say obekwa kofa Ghana sika nyina na ono de omfa ho me hwe boys di din.
But I say, hello, caller. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. We'll be out 30 seconds. One can 30 seconds to do a big free so and a rule I'm there to. We were just 3 minutes to end the show. We'll be out 30 seconds. I'm sorry, this person is not ready. Hello, caller. We'll be out 30 seconds. So when to me, Ankasa within 30 seconds, sir. I'll just move on to another person. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Kevin.
Bachokasa.
Yeah. Osafo mafu ba no. Enye ne. Kevin, me say osafo mafu ba no. Enye ne no omde no kwehye ho. Womde na kwehye ho da. Prepare the mind. Ahwe drum kasi a womo adi no ho. Enti wono akwehye ho no understand sa man na wo hye ho no. A wo ye wono. Enti wasua na wie. Enti we say omo pia no free ho no omde ni hye ho.
But I say,
communication.
But I say, thank you. But I say, thank you very much. 30 seconds for Ubia. Hello, caller. Hello. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm Patrick Asa. 30 seconds.
Usamaye. I'm Kayinja Sam Sumi. Where my MSA wa. Okay, bye. Haya.
Dear Sam. All right. He couldn't stay. Hello, caller.
Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, this is Ghanaman from Pennsylvania.
Go ahead, Ghanaman.
I wanted to let Ghanaians understand that if crocodiles are eating their own eggs, what do they think they will do to the eggs of a chicken or a fowl or a lizard? This is a lesson for us. If they can kill or even fight internally just because of election, what would they do in the general election? It is time for Ghanaians to wake up.
Thank you very much. It's time for Ghanaians to wake up. You all have 30 seconds. Hello, caller. Go ahead. Good evening. All right. On your ready. Hello, caller. Go ahead. Maybe I'll try caller with you.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
But I dear Bakua, me person, me can't want to say, this sa corruption ya ewo memune asisia aba osisiwo no nyina no me feel say ohene sa winner takes it all system no aye no mem no so ka ho bio because Yeye election we are. Me kasa free Kumasi.
Oh, okay.
Because se ya to aba enanka ye friends regional elections no a nanka aba no onya tumi bi se example sisi dia dapa akuwe sika na wono no president no ewo tumi bi se wo setting free wo hwe as case ya esi wo na yo aso wagon ya ye bu nkofo enanka various regions no ya to aba ama all the parties no anyinya regions ni bia aga sitting government no wuntimi empopo obi a o menu nanka even kwa no ye betimi extend no say nanka region bi akura enyi ne judge ema yemfam feel let's say Supreme Court. Nanka oman no emu no enye stable na se no hweze enam se bibia hye aba no wa winti no even constituency chairman akura no enso hwe otimi ye de ope.
Thank you, constituency chairman akura timi ye de ope. Hello caller. It's exactly 8-1. Yes, we are last caller. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the advice I have for us, especially the NDC, is that on the day of election, when the counting is being done. Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, when the counting is being done, we should not gather at one place. You see, we have to spread, mix with everybody. You see that when they were doing the shooting, some were at the back jubilating. But if we spread and mix with everybody, if they will shoot into everybody, they should shoot into everybody. You see, that is what I have to say.
Thank you very much.
On the day of the election, NDC should not gather at one place.
Thank you. All right, that's his opinion. All right, thank you very much for being part of today's show. My name is Kevin Akobedu. It's been a tough one, a very difficult one. And tomorrow it's Wednesday. We will not be here tomorrow. We'll be here on Thursday and also on Friday. Tomorrow you can watch Ransford Kebuachi. After Ransford Kebuachi, you can watch Free Minds Family. And then Inkoto shows up. In the evening, you can watch BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera on the TV. Sky Sports in the afternoon. You can also watch some movies. So that's Laos Silence TV for you. That's a schedule I have put out there. Thank you very much for being part of the team. Every single person on this platform, we really appreciate you. The team, Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. S, we wish you a speedy recovery. We know you're strong enough to be part of us from tomorrow. We really appreciate you being here tonight. On all platforms, we're live. Thank you very much to affiliates. We don't know who basically cross-posted the show live or streamed the show on their respective platforms. My name is Kevin Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Have a wonderful night. Good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Gigim.
Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost. Now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost, now and evermore. Take glory, Father. Take glory, Son. Take glory, Holy Ghost, now and evermore. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, early in the morning, I will rise and praise the Lord. In the morning, Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit